Discord as fast as I can.
This remix, though.
How much time do I have?
Probably about 5 minutes or so before your cam's on.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I can make it.
What's up, Dead? What's up, Flossie? When you get banned from Xbox for the what the fuck did he do? Avenged, what's good? What did you do, Flossie Bear? I wanna tie you down. Ooh, Avenge! Thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. I am Legend! What's up, what's up? How are you? Aw, Flossie. Flossie, what were you thinking? Hope you guys are ready for this. I know I am. Let's go!
Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin', 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 ballin'.
Oh my god!
Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'. Baby, I'm ballin'.
What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a fan-fucking-tastic night tonight. I know I am. I got my brake line fixed. That's why we're late. Because I wasn't going to be able to get home without a car, so had to happen. And sorry about last night, guys. My power kept flashing from storms, and it was on and off, and it sucked, and I just shut my computer down completely, so I wouldn't get fried. Anyways, TrixieGem, Dead MK45, thank you guys so much for those hosts. You guys are amazing. Again, tonight, Soulless Havoc with that host. Thank you so much, man. You're amazing. Again, tonight, guys, this is interview night with TrixieGem. Here in the Save Zone, we do these interviews so that you have a chance to get to know the streamer on a very personal level. That way, you can ask him questions. We're going to do this in 3 parts, though. The first part is getting to know him as a streamer. The second part is getting to know him as an overall gamer, and a fun little game we like to call Are You Addicted? Where you guys, the viewers, get to decide Trixie's fate of whether or not she's addicted to video games. And then at the end of the interview, I'll open the floor up to all of you guys where you guys can ask questions. All I ask is that you say at Rochelle LD and then your question, and I'll read them off to her so that everybody that's watching this on YouTube understands what's going on. So without further ado, I have to say, how the hell are you, Trixie?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I was like eating dinner before this, and I straight downed that dinner so fast. Probably the fastest I've ever ate and ever.
What did you have for dinner?
I had chicken, green beans, and pinto beans. Like a mix of stuff.
No baked potato or mashed potatoes to go with that?
No. It was just like whatever stuff that we could get that was fast. Like when we were at Walmart, like we grabbed that like already made rotisserie chicken and what? You don't like that?
I mean, I've eaten it before, but the problem that I have with it is that, I mean, you don't know how long it's been on there. And I have a problem with that.
Timestamp on there. I don't know if they like it started doing that like just now, but like I saw it and it wasn't too long ago. Like they pretty much literally just had it out there. So I was like, all right, I'll get it. Because there were some there from like 12, like earlier this afternoon. I'm like, what the hell?
No.
Like, who's gonna buy that?
Yako, what's up, Solus? How are you doing? And Flossie, I'm sorry, you got banned from Xbox for a day, but good for you for telling that little shit what's up. Did you see that? He got banned for Twitch for telling some little shit how it was.
Wow, no, I didn't see. I think it was like taking me forever to load up my Twitch.
He said some little kid couldn't handle the choice words I had for him when he started trash talking me. So there's that. But Trixie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from?
I am from Phoenix, Arizona. It is like freaking crazy hot there. If you guys already don't know, I'm pretty sure you do. But just in case people aren't like not from the U.S., I'm from a really hot ass state.
It happens. I mean, at least it's not like really, really humid there too.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know how to like. It's awful. Like I feel like when it's during the summertime there and you're dealing with that like at least 110-degree weather, it's like you're trying to breathe in fire. Like that's what it feels like, just like dry ass air.
Right.
And it's awful.
Well, let me put it into perspective for you. I would take the 110, 115, 120 dry degrees over 85 and 100% humidity, or even 90% humidity. The humidity is like it's like everything is sticky, and you're like, it's like your clothes just, it's disgusting. Like the humidity makes the slightest temperature just so much more amplified. And I've been in Arizona on some of the hottest days, and I would take that dry heat over the humidity anytime.
I feel like I'm the opposite, because like I've been to Houston and I've been living in Mississippi now for some time, and I don't know, I feel like I'd rather deal with the humidity, because at least like the humidity is going to like, I don't know, for me it kind of cools me off a little. Like I don't know, it's weird. I guess because the stickiness kind of gives you that moisture on you, whereas like that AZ heat, you just sweat like instantly. Like I remember one time I went outside to get something out of my car, and in a couple of minutes I was outside. I was already breaking a sweat because it was just that hot. And it's just like the sweat doesn't even cool you off. It's just as bad as if you weren't sweating. It freaking sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't handle the humidity as well as the dry heat. I would take the dry heat any day. Now, mind you, I would take the northern humidity over like Florida humidity any day though. What's up, Kev? How are you doing? Yeah, I'd take this humidity over Florida any day because that down there is like 90 and 90% humidity, and you're like, the fuck, this is ridiculous.
Plus, like, Florida's weather is like so bipolar.
Uh,
Like hurricanes one day, hot as hell the next, and you're gonna get rain the next day, and then it's crazy.
Kind of like Ohio. It's just, I mean, here, this is how our winter went, all right? So we had -20. And we've had it as cold as -40 like 3 or 4 years ago here, which is ridiculous because that's the coldest it's ever been in Ohio. But this past year we've had like in the negatives, and then 60 degrees the next day, and then a foot of snow the next day, and then 60 degrees the following day. It was just, that's how Ohio is. Like yesterday
Yeah.
it was 68 degrees. Today it was 70 some. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 90. I'm like,
Ugh.
you just
I
never
think
know.
it like people get sick a lot there, like from all like the weather changes.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that.
What's up, Jake? Well, I have what I call my spring cold because it does this severe fluctuation throughout like all of spring, and then it stops, and then it fluctuates more, and you're just like, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So you're in Mississippi now?
Yeah, I've been here for like over a year or so. It's definitely way different because when I first moved here, we were living in like some small towny kind of area, and I'm like, I come from Phoenix, and that's big ass
Huge,
city,
yeah.
so small town. I was like, oh, what is going on here?
That's
Like
funny.
so used to just seeing stuff across the street, like go to the gas station or whatever little like fast food places I could just get like right there. And when I moved here, it was like, all right, we got to go drive into town to go get stuff. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, now see, I'm the opposite. Let's see, Jake, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. LC, hello, hello. And Kev, yes, what is your awesome news? I mean, I'm the complete opposite. All right, so you're what I call asphalt and concrete, and I'm all grass and dirt. Right, I'm all grass and dirt. So
Yeah.
I go into the city, and I even drive through the city, and I get like severe anxiety because I'm like,
All the cars everywhere.
there's so many people and so many cars, and it's just everything
It's
is
not bad if, like,
congested.
you're in New York. Like, oh my god, trying to drive there was definitely suck.
I won't go to New York City. I've been to New York plenty of times, but I will not go to New York City. Like, I've even had friends that were like, "Oh, we're all going to Times Square, and it's paid for," and it was like a promotional thing with one of the bands that I was with, and like everything was paid for, and I was like, "I'm not going." I'm like, I'm not going to Times Square. And it was no. Yes, Jake. I see. Jake lives in Mississippi too.
That's awesome. What part are you at, Jake?
Let's see. You broke the 100 follower threshold. You're at 104. Kev, that's amazing.
Hey,
Let's celebrate. Whatever emotes you guys have, post them now. I want
I'm gonna sing
I want to see all the things. I'm going to do this one because always, always, always this Twitch is lit. And that's what this one is called.
I use this one. This is like Ritzmas is the fucking best. It's my favorite emote. The top fave amongst like maybe like the 6 I have. Oh shit, they added a new emote. Look at that. So cute. So cute.
Yay! I know, right? I just posted that. I'm like, it's amazing. Dude, I'm proud of you, Kev. That's amazing. Congratulations. We're very proud of you. All right, so let's see. So what made you start streaming?
because like I was already big into gaming then, and when I was doing that and like being like super tryhard, because at the time I was playing a lot of like Left 4 Dead 2, and I kept having people tell me, you know what, like you should definitely stream, and I'm like, oh, what's that? Like, what's this? And at first I was like, oh, that sounds so silly. Like, why would I want to watch somebody play a game when I just want to play myself? And then as time went on and like I actually started like watching it, and then eventually when I got an Xbox One, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like, I guess what brought me to it, I guess, is just being able to meet as many different people as you could. Like, I don't know, at sometimes I felt like you could meet more on there than you could like on Xbox. Because I mean, you could meet people on Xbox, but it doesn't mean they're always going to want to respond to you. You know, like if you give them a game invite or whatever. Whereas on Twitch, you could just chat and mingle with like a bunch of different people, and then all of a sudden, you know, you have people to game with on whatever game you're playing. And it was just nice to be able to just have another area to go and meet people. And also because it was just like, okay, well, I already game, you know, like almost like every day anyways. And on the games that I was playing, you know, I was told a lot like, oh yeah, you know, you're pretty good. People will probably definitely go and watch you. So I'm like, okay, well, cool. You know, I felt like, okay, since I already like gaming, and hopefully because I was just like I didn't like I wasn't too bad at it. I don't know, because I never wanted to like broadcast a game I know was gonna like really suck on. Like only if it was like, you know, definitely like filthy casual pleb in the title. But like at the time I was broadcasting games that I knew I was good at. So um doing all that, I guess like, oh my god, I'm like so done that. But yes, like that's because of what I was told from people telling me that I was pretty good at the game, and then I had a kind of like a bubbly type personality. I don't know, I just like to joke around. And because of all those things they said, basically, you should give it a try. And then eventually I did. And then when I did, I was just so incredibly hooked to it. It was definitely different getting used to it at first because it's just, I mean, it felt like you had, you know, hundreds of people just staring at you, just watching you do something. And me, that just kind of weirds me out at times. Like when I was like first starting off, because it just kind of gave me that feeling like when you're late to school
Mm-hmm.
and you walk in class and everybody just kind of gives you that look like you fucked up. You're definitely late. We're all gonna look at you. And once I got past that kind of fear, then it just kind of became like pretty fun. And like I said, I was able to just meet a lot of different people. And then from that, I just kind of decided that I'd keep at it, and pretty much like addicted to it now.
It's awesome, Ghost. Thank you for that host. And thank you for being here. You know you're my favorite. Um, the Safe Zone has some surprises for you too, by the way. And Jake said he lives in Waynesboro.
I have not ever heard of that place. I like what is that like in a major city, or is that near a major city?
I
'Cause I don't even know. I'm in Pascagoula is where I'm at in Mississippi.
Yeah, thank you for being here, Ghost. It means so much to me. You have no idea. All right, so how long have you been streaming?
Um, I have been streaming for like over 2 years technically, but like I took a half year break. Gosh, like last year, around March. March is when I took that break, or February actually, and I came back around like July, and then since then I've been streaming just about like at least 4 days a week. It's usually what I try to do. Sometimes I get more, sometimes not, but for the most part, yeah, pretty much like a little over like 2 years, maybe like 2.5. No, like maybe like 2 and 4 months actually.
Close enough, right?
Yeah,
It
right.
only counts
Okay.
in horseshoes and hair grenades, so. No, just kidding. I never really understood why people say that. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
I've like never heard that
Are you
phrase before.
serious? Like I hear it. I
Yeah.
hear it all the time. Maybe it's just like a country thing, but I hear it all the time. But
I, yeah, my boyfriend's like pretty country. Like I said, we like were in a small town before we moved here. I have like never heard that.
it's funny,
Maybe it's just like country, but like in different states have different sayings, kind of thing.
right? And Jake, that's on a cooldown. There's plenty of other ones though.
Oh,
The command will work on yourself, Dead. It absolutely will work on yourself, but it's on a timer, so he can't use it yet. It's like a 15-minute timer. All right, so what is your setup like then?
Uh, like nothing. I only stream on the console. So it's pretty much Xbox One, Connect, and then the PS4, and then the camera. I don't know what it's called for the PS4, but that's pretty much my setup. Like it sucks. I've been like saving up forever to get a whole like gaming system, PC and slash streaming system kind of thing going on, but it has taken some time. But eventually I will get there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, the lurk command, the command works, but the sound only works for mods now, I think. Or maybe it's subs, I don't remember. But I had to shut the sound off because it was happening way too often during interviews. So I shut that one off, sorry. It happens, right?
Sorry, I know like I keep looking down and like reading the chat.
Oh, don't worry about the chat. Just
Okay.
don't worry about the chat. It's just you and I right now. If they have anything they want to say to you, I'll ask you. That way you don't have to worry about them at all.
It's like such a habit. I'm always like looking down and reading my phone to read something.
Nah, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. But let's see here. All right, so my next question is about your schedule.
Oh.
Now, I know you game every single day. What like do you ever take a day off or
Yeah, like pretty much the weekends. Like usually, I just pretty much stream like Monday through Thursday, and leave the weekends off. For the most part. I mean, sometimes I'll definitely do weekend streams, and the times for the weekend streams will like very much vary. um, but other than that, it's just mainly the weekday, and like random night streams thrown in. And usually, like if I was gonna do a night stream, I would tell the stream during the day stream. Like before it ends, I would tell them, oh, I'm going to do another stream tonight at, whatever time it may be. But usually it's just Monday through Thursday and during the weekday from like 12 to 4 p.m.
that's a long
Central
time.
Standard.
Right, right. Yeah, it's an awful long time. You guys, please don't forget to follow Trixie. I've included her Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channel links under that victim command. So you guys make sure that you're dropping Trixie a follow and go check her out. Show her some love. And, I mean, seriously, Jake, you can post this one as many times as you want. You don't have to post everybody else's. Let's post Trixie's tonight. It's about Trixie, sweetheart. Alright, so what makes your stream different than anybody else's?
I think what makes my stream different, I don't know. I feel like, well, maybe not so different because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who are like really laid back. But I don't know. I just like straight up laugh at like just about everything. Like, and I feel like that's just kind of like what sets me aside is because people could come in and troll and joke around or do whatever they do, and I'll just laugh at it all. Like, I don't like take all that too seriously. Even like my gaming, like like I was telling you, like I love Gears of War, and I play that like all the freaking time. It seems at times lately now, and like even on that, like I rage at it, but I'm still laughing the whole time. And I guess it just kind of like gives people that welcoming feeling, I guess when you're coming in and they just hear you laughing at a bunch of crap, just trying to have a good time. And because I just feel like there are a lot of streamers out there who just kind of take streaming too seriously a lot of the time. And I try to not do that. And then on top of that, like pretty much if I'm doing any kind of game that has like a multiplayer, I'm always playing with everybody. And again, I know a lot of streamers do that, but it's pretty much the foundations of my stream. Pretty much I'm always trying to game with everybody. So I'm always, pretty much for the most part, playing a lot of multiplayer games, just trying to see who I can meet, or, maybe they can even teach me stuff. Like, I also played Injustice 2 lately, and I had it to where the viewers came in and taught me different kind of combos to learn, especially because like I'm so casual and horrible at that game right now until I learn how to do a bunch more combos. So
I mean, it'll take
hey, for
time.
the most part,
What?
I'll say that again.
I said it'll take time. What's up, Double Tap?
Yeah, it definitely does. It's not a game. Well, for me, like I'm not a fighting game person. I'm like I said, I'm just a casual at it. But like shooters, that's where I have some fun. I get down on that. So it's just, but yeah, like I said, so basically it's just I try to just be a really welcoming and game with everybody as much as I can. And I just feel like that's kind of what makes my stream unique. Um, for those reasons, pretty much.
I mean, those are great reasons, though. I mean, you do have a very open personality with so many people, and it just makes you pretty cool. Double Tap and Kev, thank you guys so much for those hosts. You're amazing. Um, let's see. Over these past 2 years, what has your biggest hurdle been for streaming?
I would say the biggest hurdle that I've had to deal with was when I came back, and I'm still kind of dealing with that hurdle too, even to now,
Mhm.
because when I mean, or maybe other people do too. When you stream and you have that kind of set schedule that you were doing, like for however long, how many ever days, like let's just say if I said I was going to stream, like I said, 12 to 4, Monday through Friday, and when you take that long break, and as long as I did, I took a half a year break, you pretty much lose a good, like a huge chunk of the amount of people that you had watching you before.
Right.
And on top of that, I pretty much kind of rebranded myself almost completely. Like in a sense of I changed the times that I would stream at. I used to be pretty much a night streamer. I'd stream or like from the afternoon to the night or just nighttime. And I pretty much came back and started streaming earlier than I did before. I'd be streaming sometimes in the mornings if I can get up early enough, but if not, yeah, pretty much the afternoon is when I would do it. So it threw off a lot of people, because I mean, it's hard streaming during the day when you have most of your people who like to watch you are at work. And that was definitely the biggest hurdle that I had to get through is trying to regrow the viewer base that I had going on before. And on top of that, being able to play other games and grow on those as well. And like I said, I'm still dealing with that because I'm trying to um, play different games and get better at those games. So it's definitely been a challenge, but slowly I've been increasing, and I usually don't like to pay attention to my like concurrence and viewer counts, but whenever I do it's to me it shows good stuff. I don't know. I think my stats are alright. To me, so I'm like, all right, I'll go with it.
That's awesome. Nice Guy and Zerk, thank you guys so much for those hosts. You're amazing. Nice Guy, have a great night. We'll see you on the other side, yo. All right, so let's see here. How are you working past it?
How I'm basically working past it. One, I do like this little thing. It's like so dorky. Like I said, because I stream on the console,
Mm-hmm.
and it always will show you like the amount of people watching you, how many messages that you've been having within your stream, like how many times people have wrote to you
Mm-hmm.
or just comments in general. What I do is like I get a piece of tape, like a little piece of duct tape, and cover up the viewer count, and that just like it just alleviates so much stress off of me because if not, like I feel like I'm constantly looking at it. So if I cover it up, that definitely helps me to just pay attention to what I'm doing, which is whatever game I'm playing, along with trying to just read the chat. And pretty much that's just kind of what's been helping me get through it. And you know, the tip that we always kind of give everybody, every new streamer, is just always just treating your stream like hundreds of people are watching, and that's pretty much just what I've always tried to do. So it's definitely helping, and along with, like I said, I usually try to just laugh and have a good time. So when people see that and they notice, like, oh, hey, she's a chill chick, or she's totally messed up there, but she's laughing about it. She's not raging at her team or, this and that. Or, like I said, she's like legitly trying to learn the game. She's not just over here just, I don't know, sucking it up or whatever. No, you've definitely had those people come in and like, oh my god, you suck at this. Why are you playing this game? Blah, blah, blah.
Because I'm having fun.
Like, at least, I'm trying to also learn. I want to have fun, but it's like, I'm not trying to just suck forever. I'm trying to, like, learn and get better at the game.
That's awesome.
So, like, when people see that, it definitely helps, and it, like I said, it makes more people want to come in and stay and hang around and stuff. So,
right.
all those things, I feel like, are just helping me get out of that hurdle that I had to deal with before.
Right, and that's really good advice to all of you guys. Don't watch how many people are watching you, because it's not really about that. It's about having fun. And if you're not having fun and you're too busy concentrating on that, you're gonna fail. Just saying.
Yeah.
And Kev, thank you so much for that resub. You're amazing. That's the first notification of the night. So we're gonna take a shot, Trixie. You ready for this?
Oh god, yeah, and I don't even have a cup.
That's alright,
so
straight to the head.
bottle.
Straight to the head.
Okay,
All right.
when are we doing?
Alright, ready? Set, cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Oh my god.
Yum.
Fire. Straight fire.
That's delicious.
This is like the first time I drank and I got close to like a year and a half.
Right?
Like, I hardly drink.
That's funny. And that's exactly what she said to me. Hey, is 11% alcohol a lot? For a beer, Riddler, it is. But for a liquor, then no, absolutely not.
I can't even tell. I only like could see what brand and stuff. Like, it doesn't tell me on the front.
Like this is 80 proof. Okay.
What the hell is this? Does anybody know? Like,
What Smirnoff is? Alright, so look down at the bottom of the bottle. Alright, and there'll be a little thing that it'll say 40%, 80%.
oh, go, yeah, it says 35%.
Okay, so if it's 35%, then it's 70 proof.
Cool.
That's how you could tell. So 40% is 80 proof alcohol. And Fireball is like low as shit. It's 33%, so it's 66% alcohol.
I think like the strongest was like Everclear, but I don't think I took it in like a shot. I just only remember doing like the cherry, like drowned in Everclear.
What's up,
Like,
Chaz?
just no cherry. It was just Everclear. It was awful.
Oh my god! Chaz, that's amazing. He said that Best Buy let me exchange my laptop for desktop. I'll be able to play PUBG. Yay! You have to get PUBG as soon as you get a PC.
Right, but that's gonna be forever from now.
Forever. Everclear is like
It's
some...
a little old. Nobody's gonna want to play it anymore.
It's for mouthwash? You have mouthwash that's 11% alcohol? What?
Ah.
Don't drink it. You'll get sick. Ugh. Kitty, thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. Ugh. 11% alcohol mouthwash? I'm like... I feel like mouthwash is normally like 1% or 2%. Like... Oh, God. Jake, you keep your questions to the end of the night, please, if you could. I'll let you know when it's time to open that up.
I don't know, like, why would they make that so strong? Like, what? It makes no sense because you're going to be spitting it out anyways. You're like, okay, just in case you swallow, you're going to have a little bit of a good time.
Yeah, right? You're like, ooh, here, kitties, don't swallow this. That's funny. And Riddler, it's prescription.
I've never
Ooh.
been drunk before. Ever.
That's funny. And Everclear is 190. I mean, there are only two things that are as high, and that's homemade moonshine and Everclear. Those are the only two things that are so high that, like, I've seen full-grown men hugging bushes because of moonshine.
I thought I heard like somewhere that Everclear is illegal. I can't remember. It was like forever ago I heard that. Like or like yeah, that you're only really allowed to drink so much of it because it's just that strong
You're
and it's going to fuck your shit
you're
up.
only allowed to get it in certain states. I think you could get it in Kentucky. I know you can get it in Canada.
Okay. Like I know there's like something like that. Some
Shit, moonshine never again. Oh my
I
goodness.
like never had that. Never had moonshine.
That's funny.
I sure right. I freaking live in Mississippi. Might as well.
You got it in Tennessee. That's awesome. Let's see here. Hold on. All right. So, what was the first interaction you ever had with a troll?
Oh my god. Okay, is it like on just Xbox or whatever console or like within streaming?
Either way. I mean, I'd prefer streaming, but if you have a story for both of them, share away.
Like for streaming, I can't quite remember, but it's like the usual, oh my god, boobs, like oh so amazing or oh you're hideous basically. Those are pretty much the only ones I ever get for like streaming. For Xbox though, it's been the mix of you're a woman, go back and cook me something. Why are you gaming? Or I've even had chicks act like straight bitches on there. Basically, it's just like, oh, let's just say there was like friggin' 5 dudes in the party and it's just one chick. Like I join, I'm like, oh hey guys, what's up? And then like the chick is the leader of the party and she straight kicks me, and it's basically because she wants to be the only chick in the party around all these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh, why? It doesn't even matter. Why are you like craving attention just within a party? So
Because
I've
they're
had
just as thirsty as the little fucking boys that are talking and playing with them. That's why, honey.
like it's just I'm like, are you fucking for real? Like you straight go like I said, just straight like, oh hey, what's up? Boom, kicked from party.
Oh, yeah, you're a female. I don't want you around here.
Oh god. I
Yeah.
was just like, wow, dude. I haven't had that happen often, and also because it's just like I don't know, like it's rare as shit for me to find other chicks online. Like lately, I've only been meeting them pretty much through stream, and then we go and like hang out and game from there. But like as for me, I I've hardly ever ran into chicks in like the games that I play. So it's just like really with that being as rare and you're gonna act like that, come on, I don't know. Like I wouldn't do that. I get excited, like I said, because I hardly ever run into chicks. I'm just like, oh my god, we need to be friends.
I want to play with. Or did we just become best friends? Will
Yup.
you be my friend?
It's just like I wish I could find like more chicks online to game with, like especially with gears and stuff and like
Well, we're gonna play Tuesday. We're gonna
right.
do our after party on Tuesday because I didn't get a chance to get it installed, and it's like a fucking 90 plus megabit fucking installation. So it wouldn't have been ready by the end of the interview anyway. My internet's not that fucking amazing. Like I had to delete like fucking 4 different games to even make room for it. I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
And, like I hate that too. God, I miss the days of like 360 and stuff
You
where
just put a
like
disc in
a
and be done.
physical gap, you just update. You do the update. That's it for the game. You have to freaking download the entire game. It's like, what's the point of buying it? The physical copy if I pretty much have to treat it like a download anyway. It just sucks.
Yeah, I understand that completely. But unfortunately, the gaming world is very much catered to men because let's face it, a lot of men are all about game, or not men are all about gaming, but there are more men that game than females do. So you're gonna run into selfish bitches like that a lot. I've met so many of them that like, oh, you're a female, bye, bitch. And I'm like, bye, Felicia. You know.
I hate that, like, and it's even to me. I feel like it's the same for Twitch, and it does kind of suck. Like, it's just all of that to me feels like at times it's just like mainly dominated by men. Like I don't know, like my two examples I'm thinking of is like when you see those competitions and stuff that are like streamed. That's like the first word I thought of. Probably didn't want to like say that. I don't know, but like for I don't know CS:GO or something. Like the majority of the teams that they have are just like all men. It just sucks, Or like for Twitch, it seems like the majority of men are gonna be the ones with like having the most views. I guess like for those really top channels. I don't think I've ever watched Twitch and saw a chick that had 10,000 plus viewers watching. Most of the time, it's men, like the most famous male streamers that have like that many views. It just sucks at times.
Right? I mean, that happens.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said though, they're primarily men on here. So when you do find a good real female streamer, and I'm not talking about no titty streamers that are
Exactly.
like, I've even run into some female streamers that they don't look like anything special or anything like that, but like I've run into female streamers that the bitch will literally be like this the whole time while somebody else is in the background playing her game for her, and she's pretending to be the one streaming, but the bitch is sitting here like this with her fucking phone the whole time.
Like you've seen the person in the background playing the game.
I know they're there. Like,
Damn.
I know they're there. Like, you can't fucking... Yeah, I'm sorry. There are some on, like, if this bitch was playing something like Vainglory, and she sat there while she's streaming like this, I'd be like, alright, she's playing Vainglory on her phone. No big deal, because Vainglory is a mobile game. This bitch be playing shit like Call of Duty. Or CSGO. You can't play CSGO while you're on your fucking phone. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't fucking work like that. So for all you bitches out there that do this, quit fucking cheating.
Why does it seem like too like every chick that like wants to say like that they're an actual gamer, like a lot of them
They're like,
are like,
ah.
oh, yeah, Call of Duty, I love that game. Like what the? I feel like that's why like one of the reasons why I hate Call of Duty so much. It's because it seems like every beginner gamer's game to go to,
Well, I mean, it's a very popular game, and there's a lot of people that play it. So, in their defense, I mean, they have a lot of different people to play from. They get a lot of exposure to a lot of bigger streamers that way. It's... Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I know it's like females playing CSGO or, stuff like that. A lot of females do that. I'm just now getting into shooter games, and quite frankly, the only reason I'm getting into shooter games, if you guys don't know the answer to that, then you all can kiss my left toe. Because I'm just saying, well, Doom, what's up? Do what?
I said, is it because of Ghost?
Yeah, if I want to play a game with him, I have to play whatever game he's playing. Right, Solis? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If I want to play a game with him, I have to play whatever game he's playing. So literally, like, I am not a big Destiny fan. I've never played it, but I've watched so many people play it. And it's literally the same thing. It's over and over and over and over again. And I'm like... I don't like the idea of like raids and stuff like that. I mean,
they're freaking amazing. They seriously are. I mean, like, well, if you have a team that is good at it, if not, then it's gonna suck. You're gonna have a bad time, a very bad time.
Well, but see, you have to understand one of the reasons, and this is something that you guys might not all know. Some of you do, but most of you probably don't. When I first started out on Twitch, I used to watch this one in particular streamer. That's all he ever did on any game that he ever played was raid with really, really toxic groups of people. So early on, I got this really bad idea of what a raid was. And I'm not talking about when we raid people at the end of our streams, I'm talking about in-game raids. But I got this really bad perception of what a raid is about. and how you're supposed to conduct yourself. So now I look at the games that you have to raid and do shit like that, and I'm like, I'm really turned off by it because that's all I've ever really been exposed to. Like, I mean, honestly, it's all I've ever really been exposed to. So I have a really hard time even thinking about it. Well, guess who's going to be playing fucking Destiny 2?
You could definitely play with me, especially if you get it for the one.
It'll be on Xbox One because I don't have a PS4.
And I will definitely run with you through raids. Like, to me, I feel like that's probably the best thing in Destiny. And like I said, you guys are gonna know, I love my shooters. I love PvP. And to
Oh,
me,
I
that's
don't.
fun. The raids, like, make it the best. You know, like trying to find that team and get through everything, especially too if you reach like a challenging moment, like when you finally overcome it. Like if you were stuck on one part for it seems like an hour, like the moment that you pass it, it's just like it's fucking amazing. Like it straight just feels like angels just singing in the background.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey Trixie, I got a special shout out to you from Beard with Gaming. Says, can I give a streamers connected shout out to TrixieGem? So, hey girl, hey. No, just for you. Hey girl, hey.
How are you, Beard? How are you doing?
And of course, make sure that you guys are all following TrixieGem. There's her Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube links underneath that victim command. Feel free to pop that whenever you want to. As long as you follow her, we don't care. Trixie, do you want to thank anybody yet for any follows?
Oh my god, yes I do. Thank you.
She's like, oh, well, hell yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Kev and Chad. Thank you guys for the follows. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for following me and wanting to deal with all my crazy randomness that I have said so far throughout this.
I mean, we're all about that. This is the safe zone after all. I mean, come on now. How much more random do we get? That's funny.
Okay, that's good. I totally did not hear the last thing you said.
I don't know what I said. So how do you personally handle trolls when they come into your channel, Trixie?
Well, besides from laughing at like everything that they say, to me, I'm just like, okay, if you're gonna troll right. You know, like, don't pick up the most basic ass, oh, I don't know, one of your boobs is bigger than the other. It's like, thanks, okay, I know this. Like, come on, you know, it's like...
They're like, hold up. You can't even see my titties. They're down here below the camera, bitch.
I'm just like, if you're gonna do it, like, really put in some effort, you know? Don't say that most basic ass fucking middle school diss. You know, if you're gonna do it, go all out. Go big or go home. You know, that's how I feel. And if you're not that, I'm just gonna laugh, you know? Or I'm just gonna be like, dude, you could have said this. That would have been way better. You know, you might have got a better reaction out of me. Just maybe. Or you probably would have just had more laughter. And that's about it.
That's
like,
pretty funny.
I wish my mods are more strict at times than I am over trolls. You know, they'll get like that one warning. It's like, all right, you're done. Get out. You know? And I'm just like, I don't know. I find it funny. You know,
that's
like,
hilarious.
I usually laugh at it, I mean, unless if it involves like something awful, you know, or like anything like racism, you know, or anything, you know, that bad. Then I'm just like, okay, you know, I can laugh it off. It's no big deal, you know. Especially like in this world, all the crap that, you know, I've dealt with and I had to deal with in my life, and especially being on the internet in general. If you can't handle a troll, then come on. You know,
yeah,
you should not be on the internet. Definitely not streaming.
Yeah, go back to Facebook. That's funny. Let's see here. Beard with Gaming, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to my Half Save Zone. Make sure you follow my amazing stream partner, Ghost GT27. He's the other half of the Save Zone. Without him, this would not be possible. He is, however, on a short little hiatus. He just had surgery a couple of days ago, so we're giving him a little time off to heal up before we abuse him even more. And N7 Nomad, thank you so much for that, host. You're amazing. Hope you're doing well. I see you have entered the half of the safe zone. What's good, what's good? So, if you could sit one of these trolls down and teach them how to troll, what would you tell them? Like, how would you...
My God. I don't know what I would tell them what to say, because I know I'd have to be in the moment, and I'd have to like see what that streamer looks like or what they're doing to like, okay, make sure you diss that, say something about this. But I don't know, like definitely just say like whatever you're gonna say. Like I said, make it be like something powerful. Don't go for like the basic disses that like anybody can handle, you know.
Right.
And definitely, I don't know, like I would say keep doing it to see their reaction, you know? I don't know. I know that kind of sounds mean, but if they can, like, take a joke, or, you know, or they don't get so pissy with it, then I'd be like, you know what? You should definitely go give them a follow or something. They're a cool, chill-ass person, you know? But if not, and they keep getting pissy, well, then I guess what? Keep doing it since it's probably going to entertain you if they keep getting
It's
angry
like,
about
dude,
it.
really all you're doing is giving me an extra view, so feel free.
Yeah.
That's funny. Beard with Gaming says Trixie's my SZ Bay. Tell her I said hey.
Hi.
That was
Make me
adorable.
think of like that "Hey guys" emote, like that kind of skank wave, you know. I don't know. That's what I kind of like that flirtatious, like you know, kind
That,
of wave going.
hey girl, hey. No.
Right.
That's funny.
Like,
So you've already told us what kind of games you play, being like shooters and FPS or and
but like a good
PvPs.
bit of too. Like it's like really just like whatever I find fun. Like I do love like role playing games too. I do love horror games, but I mean I do play a lot of shooters still. It's just whatever I find entertaining in like the other genres as well. Usually it's just whatever seems fun. I'll play.
Makes perfect sense to me. I mean, that's what I was gonna ask you is what kind of games you play and like. So what all kind of, you know, I'm a horror streamer, so you know this question's gonna come up. What all horror games have you streamed?
Okay. I don't think I've done much. I think I've really only done um Slender the Arrival and Outlast. And I think I have played other ones too. Like I've played some like Resident Evil. I don't know. I know probably some people are gonna be upset with this, but like the Resident Evil game, at least the one that I played at the time, it just wasn't as entertaining to me. Um, so I don't really count it as like really scary. So I'm just gonna count really only Slender and Outlast as like actual really scary horror games. You know, like jump scares, holy fuck. And for me, so far from those two, Slender the Arrival was my fucking favorite completely. It's definitely my favorite horror game ever as of right now. Because it just felt like oh my god, it scared the McFuck out of
The
me.
McFuck.
I like to put mix with a lot of things. um, but like, I remember at one point I got so scared, my controller, I threw that shit out of my hand and it hit the wall. And I think like it happened on midstream. I'm so upset that I never actually clipped that moment. But like that's how bad it scared me. It wasn't just like, oh fuck this game. It was that, and then all of a sudden you just see it just like projecting to the wall. You're like, please don't break, please don't break. And like, oh my, like that game was just so awesome. I remember too. I even had like nightmares over it. I mean, not so much nightmares because I don't get really scared over dreams like that, but it was just, it was trippy. It was definitely freaking trippy and a little creepy, and it was just, oh god, that game fucked me up. It definitely did. I don't, and I just like, I wish it was longer, you know, because I know like Outlast, it felt like it was long as shit, you know, and I like that for a horror game that you definitely had, you know, a lot of time that you could play that game for.
Right.
Whereas Slender, once you get it down, you could definitely beat it under an hour, you know. So that would probably be like the only thing that I felt like really sucked about that. But other than that, that game is fucking awesome. Scared the shit out of me. Y'all should definitely play it. Especially when it goes on sale so many times on Xbox. Like I think it's only what, at most $10 right now or something.
I love you, Trixie.
Love you too.
I hated that game.
What?
Over Slender, I did. Nah, not at all. I was bored. And there's a couple times where I'm like, oh no! But it's like you could see him coming, and like you knew when he was coming, and you'd see him, and like you could turn and run, and then you're like, oh okay.
What difficulties did you play it on?
One of the hardest, and I
Oh,
was still like, nah. I,
did you play it on? I think it's insane. Is what they call it, where like your flashlight runs out after a
I
certain
mean,
amount of
I
time.
barely ever even used the flashlight.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, you got some lucky ass runs. He would fucking just jump right in front of me. It seemed I'd be walking
Yeah, but
completely.
if you listened, but you have to understand, I'm a horror game streamer. So I know the
Oh,
tricks to horror games, all right? So if you listen to the game, the atmosphere will tell you when he's going to come.
yeah, that's definitely
It
true.
absolutely tell you when he's going to come. So you know, well, if I go this way and this noise gets louder, he's going to pop out of the bush at me. If I go this way and it doesn't get louder, he's not going to come. And if
Yeah.
you go this way because this is the way you have to go and it gets louder, you're like, all right, well, I know this is where he's at. It's going to happen. So it's like you're already prepared. Even if it's 10 seconds before it happens, you're prepared for that. So like I really didn't find it frightening. I mean, and
Did you try like the Easter egg with it too?
I don't.
Uh,
I was so irritated with it not being scary as people said it was that I uninstalled it after I beat it.
you should. Well, if you ever feel like installing it again, do that. Like do the Easter egg and then the like I don't want to say like deleted scene. I'll just call it another Easter egg because there's two things in it. If you look and you click on two different things in the game, it'll take you to different stuff. And I don't know. I found them pretty tricky. Like, and yeah, at sometimes you could definitely hear it, especially within the second chapter of that game.
Hmm.
That shit you could definitely hear at times, but I was not ready, so of course I got hella jump scared on it.
That's
But
funny.
there, God, I just can remember. I don't want to like spoil too much, I guess. Because there's one part where you have to listen to a recording. If anybody doesn't know, I felt like that was probably the creepiest recording I have ever heard in my life. That shit was hella scary. I don't like. Oh God, I never want to hear that again. I never want to wake up to something like that or whatever. Like it was definitely scary.
Go play
But it's
Outlast
like
2.
oh my God, I want to. And that's I'm just like, do I want to buy it now? I mean, I do have like $30 already on my Xbox still saved there that I had like from a gift card before. But I'm just like, do I really? Because I mean, fuck, I don't even remember how many times I saw Outlast on sale. You know, that shit was on sale with every Xbox sale that they had. So I'm just like, do I want to get it now or just wait for the sale? Because it's gonna come around
I'd
eventually.
wait for the sale, but you have to keep in mind in preparation of playing it that it's not just, how do I explain it? It's not just the jump scares that get you. It's the atmosphere, it's the storyline behind it. The story is so fucking terrifying that like at first I was okay. The second time I went to load it up to stream it, I was fine. By the third time I went, I'm like sitting here like this, and I'm like shaking, I'm like bouncing, I'm rocking, I'm like done. I'm like I'm not gonna finish this. Like there were moments in it that I literally sat there like this and just rocking. Like I can't do this. I'm serious. There were moments that I sat there with like tears coming down my face because I was just terrified.
Did you ever actually finish it or
Hmm.
no?
Yeah, I sure did. It has a really fucked up ending. I'll give you that much. I can't tell you what happened,
Which
but
do you think is scarier, the first one or the
the
second?
second one. But to me, the second one was more scary because it's about a cult.
Oh shit,
And
that sounds.
and I'm one of those people that like Freddy Krueger doesn't scare me.
Yeah, it's
Jason
scary.
Voorhees, that shit doesn't scare me. Alien versus or Alien Isolation was scary as fuck, but that was just because it was just such a fucking it was in your head type of game. But to be honest with you, the one thing in this world that terrifies me more than anything are the things that could be true or are true. So
Yeah,
like exorcisms, that shit scares the fuck out of me. Like,
Same here. I remember fucking seeing that movie when I was young. Like, I saw that the part where she was like doing the back bend walking down the stairs. I was like, no, fuck this. I like went downstairs and saw that and went right back upstairs so fast. And like when I was young, I was so traumatized by that. And we had these like weird creepy stairs that would go up and then you'd have to turn and then go up the other way.
mhm.
And I would always like look at those stairs sometimes when I was in the kitchen doing the dishes and just hoping that I didn't see her crawling down those steps like that. Oh, it scared the shit out of
I
me.
believe it, but yeah, that's one of those things that so cults are very true. And some of the sadistic shit that happens in cults is very true. So, with me having a Christian background, to watch this sadistic cult and play this
Yeah.
game where I'm like exploring through a sadistic cult, it hit really deeply home at me, and it was like, so it was very. I was petrified by the end of it because I was like, I have a really hard time playing it because it was dealing with a subject matter that I'm very much against. You know what I mean? So that's one of the main reasons that I found it so scary. Now, mind you, in this one, in the second one, in the first one you fought like monster type of characters. This one are like fucking backwoods hillbillies.
Freaking crazy.
I'm not
It's like
kidding.
I don't think I ever saw the trailers for Stuff too, so like that's awesome. I think this is like the first time I'm hearing that because I remember when I was hearing about that there was going to be a number two, I didn't know like anything about it.
Yeah, I wanted it before I knew I wanted it.
Yeah,
Holy fuck! Shit!
I wanted it.
Something else that is
What
scary.
happened?
That
What
donation voice.
happened?
Something else that is scary. That donation, boys. Double tap. Thank you so much for that donation. You're amazing.
I I was like, what the fuck just happened? You literally just like freaked out.
That, by the way, is 8-Bit OG that does that donation alert for me, guys. Holy fuck. Alright, so I just got a $5 donation. It's time to take a shot. You ready? He spit coke out of my nose. Damn. Oh, damn.
Wait, am I supposed to take it with
Yeah,
me?
sure. Why not? Riddler, only if they're worth $5, and then I'll take a shot for $5 worth of donations. So any like 500 or more bits, then I'll take a shot for it. Do you want to take a shot or not?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a shot.
Okay. Doing it.
Cheers.
Oh, I just totally beat you to that shit.
That's all right.
No cheers. All chugging it down. Oh god. It's like fire.
That's funny.
Seriously.
That's hilarious. All right, so what was the very first game that you ever played?
Oh my gosh. Let me think. What was my first? 'Cause I'm thinking way back in the day. As far as I can remember. Oh my god. Are there like Mario Karts? Like I can't remember which one, but this is like way back when. Either that or Super Mario World maybe? Or what's the other one? That old school ass Aladdin game. I can't remember if it was on like
Yeah.
Sega or Nintendo or something. I think it was Sega. I cannot remember. I played. It was either one of those games. It was probably one of the first, or Duck Hunt. Oh my god, it may actually be Duck Hunt.
Doug Hunt, that's funny. What's up, Rizzy Ray? How are you?
Rizzy!
Another one of yours?
Yeah, he's a one of mine.
Yay. Welcome to my Have to Save Zone here, Rizzy. Oh my god. Make sure that you guys are all following Trixie and my partner Ghost. I'm not sure if Ghost is still here or if he's passed out from the drug-induced comas that he goes into with all the dope that they have him on after his surgery. If you are a Ghost, we love you, and we hope that you have a speedy recovery. I'll tell you, hold on, I can't hear anything.
hopefully, yeah, it definitely does get better soon. I didn't even hear, I guess, what was going on. So
Oh,
I just hope whatever it is, he heals super
super
fast.
fast. Rizzy, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to my Have to Save Zone. Make sure you follow my amazing stream partner, Ghost GT27. He's the other Have to Save Zone. Without him, this would not be possible. I may or may not be fighting the urge to go back to some sortie right now. Double tap. I understand. I understand. Ghost had to literally take a crowbar and pry that game off of me and introduce me to new games so that I would stop fucking playing it.
What is that game?
Star Wars:
Like
The
an...
Old Republic.
Oh, damn.
If I got PUBG, can I join y'all? Fuck yeah, Riddler. Are you kidding me? That's funny as hell. Of course. All right, so do you remember the first game that you actually beat?
Oh.
You don't have to tell me what it was, but do you remember the first time you beat a game? What did you feel like that first time you beat a game?
Okay, because I don't think I beat it when I was young playing those games, so we're gonna just skip that. And I'm gonna say the first game I beat on my own, because there was one that I played. Because really, what brought me into gaming, I guess, when as I got older and like I treated it as something like, okay, this is fucking awesome, more than just, oh yeah, this is cool, this is fun. And what did that, like the series that truly brought me into gaming,
Mm-hmm.
was Left 4 Dead. 'Cause I remember I would play that with my brother, and we beat it together. But the game that I beat on my own was Assassin's Creed 2, and that was fucking awesome. And to me, that was the best Assassin's Creed by far, like even to now. But I haven't played all the newest ones, but who cares? It's still gonna be the most best one, like ever.
I can't wait to
When
play
I
them.
beat that, huh?
I said I've never played any of the Assassin's Creeds, and I can't wait to play the whole series.
Right, dude. Like I said, two is amazing. I just feel like two is amazing because you grew with the character and you experienced everything that he went through, you know? And it's fucking Renaissance. Like, come on, that is like one of the coolest eras in time, like ever. To me, in my opinion, I don't know. Like, I like art and just the fact of like so much was made then and so many things were discovered. So I'm just like, that was just like already cool. Um, but when I beat that game, it was awesome. Especially because I went a difficult route. Like, I tried to get as many achievements as I possibly could. I still need to go back and get, like, a couple, because that's really all I had left. But I did every little, like, challenge area that you kind of had to go through and complete. I did those. I can't remember what they're called, and I think you would get shit at the end. I think, like, a chest. I don't know. I can't remember. But I remember you basically had to go through an obstacle, and sometimes those things, oh my god, they were so annoying. Like, you had to time stuff just right, otherwise your jump would totally fail and you would, like, fall to your death or something. And it just sucks. So when I beat that game, it was amazing. It was, like, the greatest feeling ever to finally beat something, like, on my own, like I said, not with my brother, and not when I was little just playing games. It was just from those moments, from playing with my brother like on Left 4 Dead and then playing Assassin's Creed, like those moments together made me be like, all right, I'm officially a fucking gamer now. You know, like
No going back!
part, right? We're done. A huge part of my life is now forever changed. I'm never going to the outside world again. It has shitty graphics anyways. Like that's pretty much how I felt when I finally beat those games. You know, like it was fucking awesome. Fucking awesome.
That's amazing. I mean, I can't wait to try them. And you make them sound even better than I know they already are. And
They
Deverance,
are.
thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. Revelations is what a lot of people are saying. Doom said Revelations was his favorite.
I think isn't that one the yeah, that was the last one with Ezio. That's well like the character in Assassin's Creed 2. I think that was because I think it was 2 Brotherhood Revelations. Revelations was good too. It was kind of sad. For me, I guess it was sad, but like I don't want to like say anything else. I don't want to spoil.
No, you're
But
fine.
Revelations was good. I know, like I said, I loved Assassin's Creed 2 because, like I said, you grew with the character and you found out how and why he became an assassin, you know, and you got to train him, you know, because he wasn't one right away. You had to make him as awesome as he was, and it was awesome because all the other ones, you, I felt like you didn't really get that full experience, you know, and then the other ones after that, they were only just one game each, you know,
Right.
like I think Black Flag was or Black Flag. I hope I did not say that right or wrong. Black Flag. I don't think the L came out properly.
That's fine.
Okay, for that one, it was just, you know, just the character there. That was it. The next ones after that, again, like I said, just within those stories, those time periods, that one main character. And I just kind of liked how, like I said, they kind of went with the story and continued it on for like 2 other games after. Like, it was awesome. And it sucked having to part ways from that character that you spent so long, you know, learning their life and it and going with them through their struggles and everything. It was just, it was awesome. God, I'm having like a freaking Assassin's Creed gasm going on over
Aw, can we get some Craigasms in the chat, please? Mama C! Hey, baby, hey! Thank you so much for that host. You're amazing. I love you, Mama. I miss you too. Again, sorry last night, guys. Power was in and out all freaking night long, so it was even pointless to even try. At one point in time, I fell asleep and the power was on, and it went off, and I woke up like 2 hours later to everything coming back on, and I'm like, I didn't even know it was out. I was like, what the fuck? That's pretty funny. All right, so would you say that the Assassin's Creed is your very favorite all-time favorite game?
No, I would say Left 4 Dead 2 is my all-time fave game because with that, like I said, I was already like, okay, I'm hooked now. First Left 4 Dead, Assassin's Creed 2, I'm fucking hooked. But when Left 4 Dead 2 came along, I was obsessed. I was past the feeling of hooked. Okay, I'm a gamer. I'm like, so I'm not doing shit for the rest of my life now. I'm definitely gonna play this game as long as I possibly can. Like I just remember going to school and just counting the minutes until I could get home just to play that game. That's pretty much how it felt for me. And I got every achievement for that game. Like, that's how hooked I was to that damn game. And, like, my favorite mode was Scavenge. I don't know if you guys know about Left 4 Dead 2, but Scavenge is basically a mode where, yeah, you're pretty much scavenging about for gas cans that you have to pour into generators within a certain amount of time. And you play as, one team is going to be the infected, which is like the special zombies within the game, and the other team is going to be the survivors. And you guys are both then going to switch sides and go through it again because it has to be the way that you win is whatever team has either the most gas cans that they've collected, and if both of you guys completed the map, which is, you know, getting all the gas cans in the generator, then it goes by time. Whoever did it within the best time. And that mode was, like, hands down my favorite because it was so fast-paced compared to Versus where you just basically go through the campaign, you know? And it was cool, but like I said, I loved the fast-paced, freaking heart-pounding feeling of Scavenge because that's pretty much what it felt like to me. And then I definitely had moments where I would rage so hard. Like, since then, I've calmed down with my rage, but I was, like, crazy raging if, like, you know, shit happened that, like, definitely just sucked and like fucked you over and made you like lose the round and everything. Like it was just so amazing, like best mode ever. And so like that was definitely my most favorite game ever, and probably definitely still will be. And I'm gonna always keep hope alive that Valve can count to 3 and hopefully make a Left 4 Dead 3. Well, at least the people left within Valve. Because I think I heard some time ago that they had broke off, you know, and then they had created Evolve after that. So I don't know, I guess, if the people who created Left 4 Dead are even still within the company or not. But again, like I said, hopefully keeping hope alive that a third one comes.
I mean, that happens.
Yeah.
You know, it's always sad to see companies like that break up. But, I mean, look at PUBG, for instance. One of the assistant curators on the game H1Z1 or DayZ or one of those two games was the one that actually created on the side, in the background. He created the PUBG. So I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
There may be somebody working on it right now, and they're just not telling anybody. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Like, and I'm sure if they do, it's going to be amazing. Especially like, we've came a long way since like those days. I think like what? When did Left 4 Dead 2 come out? Like 2008 or something? I don't even know. Like, so I'm sure if it came out now, that shit would look amazing. It's definitely going to look just so awesome. So it would be fucking awesome if they came out with it. But like I said, even though keeping hope alive, I have still a good feeling that it's probably like never gonna come out. Which sucks 'cause it was like a great series, just so great.
I mean, did they
Like the
leave
same
the
thing, like,
second one? Did they leave the end of it open for another game?
um, no, not really, because I don't think they even did that for the first. Because the first, they just went through like each little section of the campaign was like basically you getting to safety. So this section was it took you to this place and then blah, so on and so forth. That's the same way that they kind of did Left 4 Dead 2. It wasn't really like it didn't lead you into meeting a whole new set of survivors and things like that, or taking you to a whole new area. It just kind of ended there. So if they did make another Left 4 Dead, it would basically be a restart, like I said, how they did 2 from 1. And you would get a whole new set of survivors and maybe another new infected, like a special zombie, um, and within a whole different area. Because I think the first Left 4 Dead was like within a city. I'm gonna guess it was like probably like an East Coast kind of city or something. I don't know, because I know the second one was in the South. Um, so they kind of had them set in different areas, basically. Kind of how they did that.
I hate it when they do lots of games and you can't predict the future on the end of the other one. Like,
At the same time, it doesn't make it like, so repetitive, because you get a whole new place, completely different outcomes that can happen, and like I said, even new characters within the game, like new special zombies. So it just gives you a different experience each time you play.
right. Well, I mean, they left Outlast 2 open for Outlast 3.
Nice.
And you just...
Didn't they? I don't think they did that for 1, right?
Oh, yeah,
like,
they did.
1 just. Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
they did. They left it open, but the storylines are connected. It's just you have to have played and gotten a lot of, like, all the letters and everything in order to see the connection.
Oh, I suck at that. Like, I get the letters and like never read them.
I was the same way, but the second time I played back through it, I read everything.
And is that how you saw that they were opening up for Outlast 2?
No, I'm not even going to give it away because you haven't played it and you want to play it.
I have played Outlast 1, but probably, yeah, for other people if they haven't.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Outlast 2.
Oh.
Outlast
Okay.
2.
Outlast 1, because you said that in 1 they also set up for 2.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't remember that they did that.
Well, they did, but it was like an undertone to it. And you could definitely see there's gonna be more to the story. Because at the end of Outlast 1, you get out of the hospital and you're like dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, all of the other shit that leads up to that is in the undertone of like the letters and all that shit that you get. So Outlast 2, though, it was very clear that you knew that it was gonna, like, there's gonna be a 3, and I can't fucking wait. And
That's awesome.
as soon as 3 comes out, I'll be the first one to play it for you guys. I promise.
When did Outlast come out?
Right after my birthday. So I think it was like April 25th, because it was the day that it was the day that I was coming home from Ghost's house.
Was that like 2016?
Oh, for the first one or the second one?
Yeah.
I don't know
First
when the
one.
first one came out. The second one came out April 25th because it was right the day that I was leaving. So it was the end of our 24-hour stream.
Just to see if like they're gonna treat it like, you know, some of these main games where they try to like release one every year or something like that.
No, I don't think so. It'd be cool if
I
they
know there's
did, though.
something cool as shit. Yeah, like 'cause again, yeah, Outlast they're gonna probably have them. Each one is gonna be completely different, a whole different story. So that would be awesome.
Yeah. I don't know how they could top two, though. Just saying.
Oh God, now you're making me be like, all right, fuck
I
it,
gotta
watch
get this, damn it!
it. And then watch when I get it. It's gonna go on sale like a little bit
It
after, like
always does.
like son of a bitch.
It always does. Ghost got Outlast 2 for me, I think. And yeah. And I had to play it, but we couldn't download it until midnight because it didn't have a download time on it, like a pre-download or whatever. You know what I mean? You
Hmm.
couldn't like preload it. It sucked. It pissed me off. You'll Google the release date of Outlast. Thanks, Dad. All right. So, what are your goals with streaming?
Um, my goals with streaming, I guess, would be is to. I don't know. I don't want. I mean, of course, eventually being if I was to get partnered, that would be awesome. But I wouldn't say that's really my goal. I guess my goal is to just grow a community. You know, to be able to say I can successfully hold 100 views on my own. I guess that's my main goal. You know, if I get more than that, like 100 views all the time, you know, every time I stream, that would be fucking awesome. But if not, just to get that, you know, because I just feel like that would be cool. I mean, I've hit that viewer count like a few times, but just like I said, just to be always able to have that, it would just be awesome. To me, it would feel like the work that I've put in would definitely pay off. I guess from like I said, streaming for I'll just say 2 years. Like I said, take off the half and just call it that. Like for streaming for 2 years, it definitely felt like I said, like everything paid off. The schedules that I did, you know, and always trying to have a positive attitude as best as I could. It all ended up, like I said, paying out, and now I can have a community that like you know will watch me for whatever game that I play, and I'll still always have you know that viewer count. Like to me, that would be cool. Like I said, especially dealing with that, like you know, the hurdle that I had to go through, and that I'm still kind of am with changing the games that I've streamed and the times and everything like that. Um, I wanted to truly become a variety streamer instead of mainly streaming one game. So with that, you know, like I lost a lot of the main people that would watch me because they really only wanted to watch me when I play that game, you know. So, like I said, the goal is to be able to have a community of people that will watch me no matter what, and want to just have a good time with me, whatever game that I play. When that happens, I'm probably gonna freaking cry in stream. I definitely have cried a few times in stream when like amazing shit has happened, and that would be the one that would get me. And then eventually, I'd probably have to do a 24-hour stream for that because I've never done that. Like, I love sleep. Sleep and me are besties, but I definitely have to do a 24-hour stream. Like, the moment I can tell that I'm, you know, getting the same amount of the concurrent viewers.
Right.
So that's pretty much my goal.
So it looks like there's a 4-year gap between Outlast 1 and Outlast 2.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like a 3 to 4 year gap between the games. So,
A little long ass gap.
I mean, you'll understand when you play too why.
Yeah, I'm sure they made it look amazing. So it's like, it's
It
okay.
was fucking terrifying. So yeah, like I'm actually thinking about doing another playthrough of it just because I'm like I want to play it. I won't stream it, but I want to have another playthrough of it because it was just so amazing. All right.
Are you gonna do it like in the harder difficulties and
Oh
stuff?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the first one on whatever the mid level was hard as fuck in some places, but I mean, like I've gotten to the point where I can kind of predict the game, so I kind of know where to go and how to go about it. But Yeah, it was. Oh, it was so good. Oh my God, so good. I love sleep so much. I say when I sleep around, it's just I'm sleeping in different areas of the house. That's funny. Double tap.
And like totally late response at dead. That is a huge ass gamer score. I don't even remember what my gamer score is on Xbox right now.
Right?
Like I wish I could like my boyfriend is like that. Like he is one of those gamers that just wants to buy like all these games that come out if they look cool or even some older games that if he hasn't played he's gonna buy them and play them. Me, like I have to really, really want the game to get it, you know, and then I stick to those games that I play. So he has like a high ass like achievement, well, like trophy score because he's mainly a PS4 gamer, and me, like, like I said, I don't really play a bunch of different ones. I just get a lot of achievements on the games that I'm already playing. Pretty much how I am.
I'm not an achievement whore. Ghost is an achievement whore. I am not.
What are men in achievement whoring? Like,
I have no idea, but I am not an achievement whore at all. And whoops, so much salt. Yeah, I'm not an achievement whore at all, and he is. So it's kind of funny.
I think I've been at for like a few games. Like I said, Left 4 Dead 2. I can't remember all of them. The only other one I can remember right now is Borderlands. Like, oh my god, Borderlands is amazing. But I still need to go through and get all of them for 2. But for the first one, yeah, I don't know how many hours I spent trying to make sure that I got every freaking achievement for that game. It was awesome. Great game series. It definitely is.
Amy, what's up, Amy? Hey, baby, hey. So, if you were to become a partner streamer, would you change anything?
Um, well, one, definitely my fucking setup because it's awful. I would hope that if I got partnered that eventually, you know, like I would have enough to be able to get an actual streaming setup. You know, of course, like a good enough PC to stream off of, well, the whole shebang. But other than that, I wouldn't really try to change anything. You know, I'd still want to be able to game with anybody that wants to game. I don't even know if I'd even really want to have like sub days. Like that would it would be really hard for me to do that, you know, because I do want them to feel like okay, they get another perk if they did sub to me. But I'm so used to just gaming with whoever that wants to play. You know, even if they follow me or not, you know, I don't make it like, oh, only gaming with followers. I, you know, always have viewers. They can choose to follow, they could choose to not, and, you know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, you know, but either way, at least they had a good time playing with me in that time, you know, or, you know, we either had some laughs, or like I said, even with Injustice, at least they taught me some stuff that I didn't know before, and hopefully, you know, they didn't feel like they wasted, you know, how many ever minutes that they were watching me there. Hopefully they had a good time, and I would still want to keep that if I got partnered, you know, like no matter how many viewers I have, even if it ever reached into the thousands, I'd still want to make sure that I had like, you know, a lot of viewer day streams where I'm just gaming with whoever. I'd still keep the same personality, you know, I'd say random shit, curse randomly, and laugh at, you know, all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't really want to change me. And other little certain things I do too, you know, I'd still treat it like millions of people are watching me. I'd still want to cover up that view count. So I never see who watches, like, or the number of people watching, so I can just still try to have a good time and play the game. And like I said, still even add whoever, because I pretty much, if anybody ever sends me a friend request when I'm streaming or anything, I pretty much add every single person. So I'd still do that up until the moment my friends list becomes way too full. So
That's funny.
I really wouldn't change much of anything. I'd try to just keep it all the same. Wait, you know, another thing actually too. I try to do more giveaways because I fucking love doing giveaways. It
They are
definitely
fun.
feels like my Oprah feeling. Oh, you get this, you get that. Here's points this way and that way. You know, so it's nice to do that. I definitely like doing it. I wish I could freaking do a million of them all the time, you know, but I'm not rich like that.
It happens.
But
I mean, they do get pricey. What's up, pro diggity of the pro diggityest? Alright, so what do you do besides gaming?
um, right now, fuck, I feel like I don't really do much of anything. Well, I am a student. I'm going to college to study to be a geologist, so I'm very much a science nerd. Um, I live with my boyfriend here in Mississippi, so I spend a lot of time with him. Pretty much right when I stop streaming for the day is when he comes home. So from that moment on, I'm pretty much spending time with him, you know, watching TV or doing whatever else if we have to do errands or anything. Other than that, it's just lately, I guess, with other stuff that's going on. Like we're hopefully going to be moving to Texas soon, so it's getting ready for that. You know, finding the apartments and things like that. Another not so awesome thing going on. I got into a car accident like at the end of March of this year, and now like this week, like literally on Monday, like the day after my birthday, so it was just totally awesome hearing this, that because my car is so old, or the truck that I have is so old, um that the insurance company, because the other person was at fault for that, the insurance company doesn't want to cover the damages because my truck is so old, so you know the damages outweigh, I guess, the price of the car. It's too much basically.
Mm.
So now I have to find a new car because, like I said, they're not going to pay for it. So that sucks. But
I mean, but
that's
there has to be a way
yeah.
that you can fight that because they took away your mobility. So there
Well,
has to be a way that you could fight that.
I mean, like, I really can't, like I said, because my truck is so old. Like, it was made in 2000. That's how old my truck is. So it's not worth much. It's really
I
like
mean, come
anything.
on. I had one of our boys had their 1998 freaking vehicle hit and totaled it, and it got paid for. So they're just trying to give you a crock of shit. You need to fight this and get a vehicle because they took away your wheels and your way to get around. And 2000 is not too old because if shit in the 90s is still getting paid for, shit in the fucking early 2000s can get paid for too.
Well,
Be a
it's
bitch
just
about it.
it depends on the insurance at all. I really don't
Just be
know.
a
Like,
bitch
because the
about it.
one they're covering, State Farm is basically covering my stuff right now, and so I don't know. I'll definitely find out because parts of me do want to keep my truck because, like I said, I'm in Mississippi now, but I'm from Arizona, and that truck is basically from home. You know, it's like a piece of me. I've had it for like so long,
Right.
but at the same time, like I said, I do know it's getting old, so parts of me wouldn't mind getting a newer car.
I
You
mean,
know,
well,
so.
like Beard just said,
Well,
they should at least pay back the value of the truck if they don't want to pay
no,
for the
yeah, they definitely
damage.
are. They're gonna still give me money. Basically, it's like I can choose to either keep my truck or not. Basically, I can give it to them, and then they give me a certain amount for it. And I can either, like I said, choose to get a used car with that amount of money,
Why do you have
or
to give them your truck? I've never heard of an insurance
because
company doing
that
that.
that's basically like the only way that I'd get like a payoff from them. I think that's how it is. I don't really know because like I didn't really pay attention to everything the guy was telling me when I was being told the stuff because I was like, oh my god, you know, this is my baby. And but I think that's basically how it is because I'm giving them my truck, and with doing that, if I choose to give it to them, if I choose to go down that route, then they will give me, like you said, like a payoff for it. But if not, I can choose to keep it and try to make money off of it by doing it that way. And I may or may not. I can go to like a salvage car place, you know, and sell them parts or just give them the whole car, or whatever it may be, I don't know, and then get a certain amount that way. So like I don't have to give it to them. I could choose to keep it and take it somewhere else and try to pay for the damages that way, but it may or may not be more expensive doing it that way, you know? So it's just whatever route I choose to do. But either way, it's basically, yeah, the damages are going to cost a freaking crazy butt ton. Like when I found out, I guess, how much it was going to cost. I mean, it wasn't really the damages, it was also labor, but the whole total cost was like 4,600 and something dollars. for labor and to fix my truck is how much it was going to cost at this shop that it's at right now.
Right.
It's freaking hard, man. I don't
Wow.
that much for that.
That's ridiculous. What's up, Sanja? How are you? Yeah, here, I know that anytime anybody I know has ever totaled a vehicle, the insurance company didn't take the vehicle, um, you have to actually pay to surrender it somewhere. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I said that, Beer, because, like, seriously, they don't, and double, they don't, I mean, I've never heard of that shit here. Maybe that's just
Yeah.
back Ohio fucking woods.
Yeah, it's definitely if I choose to go down that road. So
Yeah.
I think I might, because like I said, I don't want to have to freaking pay that much for that truck, you know?
Right. Well, hopefully they could fix it or at least get you something. All right, darling. What is your very most outrageous Twitch moment that you've ever experienced?
Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Is it have to like be like a good experience or like a bad or like
Does it
bad,
either
like,
way.
oh my god. For good experience, to me it's not really like, I don't know, like it's just any time it happens, I guess. Like if I ever get like a donation, to me it's like the most craziest, the coolest thing. It's just like or anything really in my channel, donation, a follow, like a raid, to me those are like just amazing, and I treat them almost like as if like they're happening for the first time every time. To me it's just fucking awesome. It's just like the feeling of wow, like people actually find me this cool to drop how many ever people that were watching them on me, or to give me a follow, to give me a donation, any of that. It's just like, fuck yeah, thank you, you know, because it's just, it lets you know that at least you're doing something right, that somebody out there is watching you and they really enjoy your content, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or the person that you are. And to me, that is just, like I said, it's awesome. It definitely is what keeps me going, you know, when I meet people who are just, you know, that much into my channel and really enjoy it and are looking forward to each and every stream, you know. So that is just freaking, it's a great feeling every time. To me, it's just like, it's, you know, just crazy that there are people out there who actually like I said, want to sit through my dorkiness. But for outrageous, God, like as in a bad way, this is like the first thing that pops into my head. I'm pretty sure there was probably crazier freaking moments, but it's kind of like a little story. I'll try to say it as fast as I can. I remember one time in the past when I was streaming, or when I was like into streaming a lot of Mortal Kombat X, like kind of around the first time it came out. I had this one friend who was like super cool, chill dude, you know, like me and him got along, who had this one other friend, and it was a female streamer. And I was just like watching them and things like that. And then I guess they were like dual streaming, and he was trying to get her to like dance on camera for some reason. I don't know. Like I don't remember if it was like, oh, hey, if I get you, you know, this many followers, make sure you dance on camera. It was like something like, if this happened, you have to do it. You know,
Right.
like a kind of bet kind of thing that they had going on between them. And
Holy shit! Sorry. Thanks for those biddies on my titties, guy. You're amazing.
do that. But yeah, okay. So yeah, it was like a competition that they had going on through within each like between each other, and so I guess he ended up winning it, and so she had to dance. And so I'm just like, you know what? Let me go if I can see this, just to see what's gonna happen. And she, oh my god, I was just like, I was appalled, like just so fucking shocked at what I saw at that moment. She, you know, I thought she was just gonna do some whatever dancing, like, hey, you know, like something like that, like just some basic whatever, you know, just simple, cute, sweet, innocent. No. Like, homegirl went to fucking town. Like, she straight up fucking acted like she was in a strip club. Like, that's how bad her dancing was, and I was just so shocked. I'm like, you know, and then reading her channel and stuff, and I'm finding out, like, she's, like, a mom and everything. I'm like, damn, if I was a mom, I wouldn't ever want to dance like that and have something like this saved for everyone on the internet to be able to see this, you know? Like that's the same way when you're watching fucking reality TV shows, and you're seeing the crazy shit that they're doing there. I'm like, damn, why? Your family is seeing this. This is just not a good thing that you want saved forever, you know. And I saw that, and I was just saying, like it's not right that you're doing that, not like necessarily judging her. I'm like, oh god, you're like, why are you doing this? Like she was a cute looking girl, and like I said, she was like a mom, and I'm not saying, oh, you're a mom, why are you doing this, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, just simply saying, look, I'm pretty sure you have a great personality, things like that. You don't need to do something like this on Twitch, and that's what I'd pretty much say to any chick. Like, yeah, like we were talking about before, the boob streamers who are just like, oh god, hi, look at me, I'm like, really? That's how you want people to see you? You don't want to let them actually get to know you? You're going to just sell yourself like that, And then you wonder why so many people want to come in and troll you and do all these kinds of things. It's because that's how you're doing that. And you may think you're getting so much success off of it, but that's all they're there for, If you were to put a t-shirt on, I'm pretty sure your viewer count would drop in half, and you probably wouldn't get as many donations as you were getting when you're flaunting.
Right.
And her and some people in her chat, of course not all, because others were saying the same thing that I was saying, they're just like, oh god, you're just jealous because you don't have, boobs or whatever, but like hers. I'm like, what the hell? Like has nothing to do with that. And like, I don't know, I don't know if you could tell, but like I have meat on my bones pretty much. I'm like, I am not some skinny twig. Of course I'm gonna have stuff in certain places. It's not the point of that. It's the point of why do something like this, Like I don't understand that. To me it was just crazy. And with doing that, since like when that happened, the guy friend and me didn't get along anymore because he was just like sticking up for it, of course, because he wanted to see it so bad. So he's like, oh god, why are you saying anything? And of course she didn't like me. So then one day, like some days later, she comes into my stream like trying to troll me, and it just like was not working. Like she was trying to make fun of, because I would say certain things, like if I was cursing or whatever, or this and that. And to me, I thought it was like the craziest thing ever. I'm like, what the hell? You're getting upset or trying to troll me, but it's not really working because I'm not really doing anything as nearly as bad as what you did, or anything really bad at all. I just always thought like that moment was fucking the most funniest and like outrageous thing ever. Just the fact that she ever even tried to do anything, and just seeing that and then going through that whole experience of just watching that. Because like me, I've heard some stories where like people have watched some crazy stuff on Twitch, and I've never had, so that was like my first moment of seeing anything bad, because I'm sure we've all heard stories of crazy things that have happened in a Twitch broadcast, and reasons why streamers got banned for certain things. And that was like the first craziest thing I ever saw. I was like, holy shit, holy fuck, I can't believe people are actually doing stuff like this.
That's ridiculous.
It's one thing to flash your tits, it's another to fucking do a striptease on camera. That's a whole other level.
Yeah, for real. It really is. Let's see. Morris! Scarum, what's up, guys? Sandra, thank you so much for them biddies. Kev, thank you for them biddies on my titties. You guys are fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. The Realist, what's going on? Martian, what's up? What's good? Guys, this is interview night, exclamation point. Victim in the chat will give you all of TrixieGem's information so you guys can follow her, stalk her all around Twitch. Enjoy her. It has been too long, Morris. In too long indeed. Alright, so, let's see. We have like an hour and 10 minutes left, so let's do these last few questions. We'll rush through the Are You Addicted and then get into some question and answer. But we do have a couple of amazing clips that we need to watch too, so you guys can get a chance to see Trixie in all of her glory.
Oh my god. Wait, are you just gonna go on my stuff and take a clip or something?
I already have some of your clips that are already on there.
Oh god, I hope they're not too bad. You probably have me in like mid-rage on Gears or something.
Who is the other beautiful woman? Morris, the other beautiful woman is Miss TrixieGem, exclamation point, victim. And you're not ignorant, sweetheart. Just like double tap put in, exclamation point, victim. That gives you her Twitch, her Twitter, her Instagram, and her YouTube channels so you guys can check her out. She's amazing. You guys have to love her.
Thank you so much for the follow. I'm totally sorry for this like a hella late.
How
I just wanted to make
how
sure
many
that
who?
Riddler.
Okay. Anyone else?
Oh, that was. Oh wait, actually now Martian. HK Martian, thank you so much for the follow. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and thank you to yourself. I'm awful. I never had a chance right now to thank you on stream for this. Like, thank you so much. This is awesome. Like, it's the second interview I've ever had on Twitch, and it's awesome. I love this. Like, if I could, I'd fucking want to have everybody interview me. Like, it's so cool. Like, being able to just like meet more people through this, and you, like I said, talking to me and freaking taking time out of your schedule to do this. Like, I really do appreciate that.
Of
Like,
course.
Stay Zone, you guys are just awesome. The amount of help that you guys give to people, including me, like, it's great. Definitely the reason why I always want to come back to this channel. You and Ghost, you guys are just, like I said, amazing people.
Aw.
And the family, Stay Zone family, you guys are awesome too.
Aw.
Like, just awesome.
Well, we love you too.
I know I'm here.
Hound of Hades 79, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to
Awesome.
my half the safe zone. Make sure you follow my amazing partner, Ghost GT27. He is on a hiatus right now due to a surgery he just had. But make sure you follow him because I promise you, without him, none of this would be possible. He's
Definitely
the other half, and we do everything together. So make sure that you follow him too.
And thank you, Scare, Morris, and Red for the follows. And if you guys want me to say your names differently, tell me. I just make nicknames for like
I did too.
everybody. It's just a habit of mine. I do that like every time I meet
I
somebody.
did too. But if I counted correctly, that's like 10 follows in one night.
I don't know. I didn't count. Let me
His surgery, is he okay? Pass on your love. He actually just had the top rib taken out. They had to remove one of his ribs because there was too much pressure on the nerves connected to his right arm with the injury that he had. So he is at home recovering, very, very uncomfortable. He's going to be out for a little while, but he'll still be around as long as the drugs don't keep him sedated. So definitely, Ghost, we love you. And I know you're sleeping because you haven't answered any of my messages. So, we love you.
Do you know how long he's supposed to be like within recovery for?
We have no idea
Like,
right now.
They didn't even like ballpark it like a month, 2 months, you know, kind of something like that.
We don't know yet. So, yeah, we hope he has a quick recovery. I will tell you guys this, like, interview nights I'm good. But the rest of my streams, I'm going to need so much support during my streams because I've been falling apart. He's the other half, and like we do everything together. So you could imagine I'm like absolutely like I'm in shambles without him. Like you have no idea I'm in shambles without him. It's ridiculous. But
We'll be here. You know, when I'm not being an old lady falling asleep early, I will definitely be here.
I appreciate that. No, but I'm in shambles without him. I'm not gonna cry, Morris, I promise. I cry plenty off stream without him. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so last one. Oh wait, you've taken quite a few follows tonight, so it's time to take a shot to say thank you to everybody for the follows, because that's what we do in here. How can I send you a hug? Like this?
You're gonna like make me finish this. I can't believe I haven't already.
Come on, get it done.
Okay.
Cheers.
Oh my god. It's definitely not as bad as like that first wig. Like I'm getting used to it by now.
That's funny.
I hope I don't end up like being drunk on stream. I've never been drunk before.
Oh, but it's
like, right?
so much fun. But it's so much fun. I'm like, come on now. You know we have all kinds of games, and Ghost and we do shots for any $5 or more donation. And we take shots for any new subs. So like there are some nights that we take more shots than play games. And there are some nights where we don't drink at all. So, I mean, it's fun. You should enjoy it.
I feel like I get drunk, I'm gonna be the person who gets like it's so bad where I throw up, and like I hate throwing up. I mean, I don't think anybody ever has a good time doing it, and then more so, especially me. So I'm just like, I don't want to experience that, that dreadful hangover. I don't know. Like, I guess that's like why I've avoided ever being drunk. Now, I've definitely been like buzzed, but never to that moment. Like, I don't know.
Oh, you mean like... Hold on, let me get this real quick.
Is it like a clip or
Oh
something?
yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna play it on stream because I don't think you were here for this one.
That last one made my eyes water. If it looks like I'm crying, I promise I'm not. Like, that last one felt like fire.
That's
But, like, not as bad as the first, but still made my eyes water like crazy.
that's hilarious. All right, so I'm gonna play this one for you, just for you, my dear. Here, guys. Hold on, don't. Away and hold on. Let me.
Is it gonna be screen shared or should I look at it on?
No, you don't even just, you'll have to listen to it. So
Oh, okay.
you'll have to mute your mic for a second. And I'm gonna share this with all of you guys so that you guys can see this. Are you ready for this shit? Let me move this a little bit here. Let's
Ready.
play this. And then we'll just clip it and it'll become infamous on the channel forever.
I'm here, Mike.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He forgot to shut off his
that did not go well. That did not go
He
well
forgot
at all.
to shut off his mic. Oh my god.
Wow. Piper, get out. You don't want to eat that. That was horrible.
Put it away and then we'll just clip it and it'll become... Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Did he die? You couldn't quite hear. Can we watch it one more time? I'll play it again in a little bit. I have one more question for you, and then we'll play some of your clips and be per request. And I'm sorry to anyone else that ever gets interviewed from here on out. That clip will be, I told you guys, it will be made infamous in this channel forever. So in the same zone, that interview will always be infamous. Yeah.
Wait, that was an interview?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That was during an interview. Drank so much, he was like, hold on a minute. And he gets up and he goes and he vomits all over. And actually here.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god.
There you go.
Like, did you like was it on himself?
I
or
was
just, like,
all over the floor. Like all over the whole floor. And, yeah, I mean, he was throwing them back pretty quick. There's the clip if you guys want to watch it again.
that is great.
I've interviewed people that, see, one of Ghost rules, not really rules, but suggestions, is not to ever tempt me to a drink off. Don't ever say, hey, Shell, I can outdrink you. Because I promise it won't happen. It won't happen. So, we've had people that have been like, oh, I can drink, I can hang with you. And, I mean, you have to understand, I have worked in the music industry for years and years and years. So I used to drink for a living. I mean, I've worked in clubs for years, so I used to drink for a living. So it's not that I'm like an alcoholic or anything, it's just I could hold my fucking liquor, right?
Yeah.
Honey, I have had men double my size that was like, I'll be right back.
Oh my
For
God.
Ghosts after party, I'll be right back. Never showed up. Bitus made it through 2 games in the after party and passed out on his desk. Yeah. Cox was so drunk. Cox, I love you. I'm sorry. I have to share this. Um, Cox got pretty wasty pants and got up and started smacking his own ass. And
Oh my gosh. Did you do that on stream
oh
too?
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh
And
gosh.
it's a command.
Hopefully-
I have quite a few streamers that I've had dance for us on camera that I've been like, hey, why don't you twerk for us? Like Casper, for instance.
Damn.
Yeah.
You need this. Like, is this like a thing in the Discord too? Like, just the drunk section.
I
Like,
mean,
everybody. Did.
yeah, call for shots. That's the drunk section. Noobtastic, what's good? Moral Claus, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to my Half Safe Zone. Make sure you follow my amazing stream partner, Ghost GT27. He's the other half the safe zone. Without him, this would not be possible. Also, like I said before, guys, he will be out for a short hiatus due to a surgery that he's had, parts fucking removed from his body. That's hard. All right, so Trixie, what advice do you have for everybody here today and watching on YouTube? You give us any kind of advice, whether it's streaming or whether it's life advice or whatever.
I guess I'll do like both, because right now I have to take this too. So like, first is life advice. Life advice, I would just say, no matter how hard things get, try to still be as positive as you can be with things, and know that life goes on. And for me, that is my motto. I have that motto tattooed on me. Life goes on. And to me, it's just, I always try to remember that when anything happens. Like I said, I found out that, I'm pretty much going to be losing my car because I don't want to have to pay for that much of damages. It's so high and the insurance can't cover it. So, I have to look for a new car. And that was...
Holy fuck! Sorry.
I hit the submit button again.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I want to see.
Double tap, thank you for that donation. You're amazing. I love you so much.
Nice.
Oh.
Double tap, you legend.
Oh god, that fucking shit scares the hell out of me every fucking time. And let's see. Alright, what was that? That's my donation alert, Morris Claus. My donation alert. Alright, so finish your advice. I'm sorry.
Okay. But yes, like I said, I have that motto tattooed on me, and it's something that I always have to remember anytime anything happens, is to just get through it. And like I said, I'm gonna have to get through it and have to find a new car and everything, and just still be positive. Because if you just let those things like constantly, be on your head, constantly making you sad, it's just gonna make you depressed and just not be able to enjoy other things in life. And trust me, like we all know that there are even small little things, and I don't want to be that person just being depressed over so many things. I've had moments in my life where they did make me that, so it's just like from now on, I just want to be positive and do my best to stay that way. So that's definitely from my life advice. For stream advice, like you said, anybody ever always says whenever you ask them for that is basically try to just have fun with it, and it's not always easy to remember to do that. Like, it really isn't. It's easier said than done for sure to just say, oh yeah, have fun, play the games that you want to play. Don't play because you want to get the views, things like that, or ignore the view count. The view count doesn't matter. It's easy to say those things, but to actually remember and do them, that's a whole other story. And for me, I'm always trying to do my best to just make sure whatever happens, I'm constantly having fun. Not trying to take anything too seriously, like raging on a game too hard, or like that all off, and just have a good time. And like I said, just completely ignore the view count. I always make sure I have a piece of tape or something just covering that up, because I don't want to know. Because knowing that, especially if you're a newer streamer, or not even a new streamer, just you're gradually growing, whenever you see that, and if that number just constantly changes, if it ever goes low or whatever it may be, it's gonna affect you. It's gonna eat at you a bit, knowing like, oh, why did they leave? Like I thought I said, something funny here or whatever it may be, and you're gonna constantly keep thinking all these things, and really it doesn't matter. People are either going to want to watch you or they're not, or maybe something happened or whatever it may be. Like if they like you enough, they'll come back.
Right.
And that's definitely something you have to remember. Keep being yourself. Don't try to put on an act for streaming. Just be yourself, and if they like you, they'll come back. So that's definitely the pieces of advice that I would give to
That's
you guys.
great advice for everybody. Sandra, baby, thank you so much for them fucking biddies on my titties. I love you. You're amazing. I used to stream. Morris, why don't you still stream?
Right? It's fun. You should do it. Definitely go back into it.
I mean, I honestly, all right, so I started streaming years ago. A couple years, like 2 years ago. And then after a week of streaming, I quit. Because I didn't know anything about Twitch. I didn't realize that, Morris, we don't care if you're bi, gay, trans. I don't give a shit. Here in the safe zone, we love you no matter who you are or what your orientation is. We don't care. We love you for you. All right? And fuck everybody else that has a problem with it. All of those people could go suck a fucking dick. Or a toe. Or, do you know what? Fuck it. They could go suck a fucking frog. Alright? They go suck on a fucking frog. Because nobody gives a shit. We love you for you. And I don't care if you guys wear women's fucking panties to lift your nuts up. I don't give a fuck. I think that's sexy. But no, I'm serious. On a very serious note, dude, here on the Safe Zone, we don't give a shit. We love everybody. We don't allow hatred in our channels whatsoever. You are family to us, and like we've actually helped. I have this one streamer that I absolutely adore, and when I first met him, he was like, I don't know who to talk to. He's like, I'm bi, and he's like, but really I feel like I'm trans. And I was like, have you ever dressed up like a woman before? And he's like, no. And I'm like, if you want to dress like a woman and it makes you happy, then do it. And within the past year, he's come out, like he's told everybody, I mean, but we love you guys for you. We love you for your hearts, not for your clothes, not for who you take to bed with you. We don't give a shit. We're all about love, not hate. As soon as I get Wi-Fi, I'm going to start streaming again. Hell yeah, Morris. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Don't let these fucking people get to you. I mean, like, I was in a guy's stream the other day, and he was like, I'm a gay streamer, so what? And I'm like, good. Like, that was his title. I'm like, good for you. Way to take a stand. So I just lit the fire under you. Good. And seriously, Morris, when you need a backbone, the Safe Zone will be here for you. All right? All you got to do is reach out and be like, hey, I need help. Or, hey, I need someone to talk to. That's what we're all about, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. All right, so we're going to go over right now. And we're going to watch some of Trixie's... We're gonna watch some of Trixie's video clips real quick. So enjoy this, guys. Enjoy. This is Trixie. This first one is Trixie playing Gears of War, and I have to move it because, of course, I played a different one. So we're gonna play Trixie playing Gears of War. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
There. And
Gosh.
try to find ammo.
I have to totally.
Alright, those frags are coming back too.
Oh, what's the matter? You hurt?
Come on! That fucking... Oh my god, seriously? Oh my god! That was insane!
Holy shit! This is a great one.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
Is
that
this
was my
over?
friend who did that.
Oh, she dropped it.
Oh my god! Yeah! Holy shit!
I love how this one, your boyfriend, turns around and looks at you like, what the fuck is she talking about right now? Like, was he playing with you?
Holy shit!
Oh no,
My
he
heart
was
like,
playing like
oh
some other
my
game on the PS4.
Holy shit!
Hold on, where'd it
Oh,
go?
she dropped it.
Oh my god! Yeah!
I love it! That's amazing.
So thoughtful.
God, that fucking scream.
Oh god.
That scream is amazing. You're like, yes! Wow!
Long time.
Like, I thought for sure you were about to jump up out your fucking chair and start doing the, I win, fuck you, yeah, I win, I got this, fuck you, yeah, I got this.
Dying, but-
Alright, let's skip this one. Let's go to the next one.
And so my battery died, so then we're like, well shit, because we don't have no jumper cables whatsoever. We were like, okay, how are we gonna do this?
Oh my
I love it.
We were like, just fucked in that moment. And then so we decided.
Ah!
Oh my god, yes.
Hold on, where was that at?
So
I love
oh
it!
my god, yes.
Oh my god, yes!
So we then decided.
One more time,
Okay,
just for
we're gonna
safekeeping.
go and decided.
It's like we're playing it over again.
Just that part. Yeah, that victory yell indeed.
Okay.
Oh my god. You will never see my freedom.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Oh, for hell.
Oh my god, man.
Absolutely. Morris, just send it by a whisper to me and I'll watch it after the stream, hon.
Yay.
That was so docile. She's like, yay. Hold on, let's watch that part again.
Yay. Yay. Yay.
Oh, geez, those are like amazing clips.
Yay! She's going Super Saiyan. Hell yeah, mad skills indeed. This is what you guys get when you hit exclamation point victim and follow Trixie around. I guarantee you'll love it. This is amazing. Pointillo, what's up, baby? How are you?
Oh, come on. That wasn't- oh my god, seriously? Oh my god.
That is just one more.
I don't even know what to say to that. I seriously don't even know.
I don't even know what to say. Oh, I hate this map. This map, I was trolled on this map by a viewer.
You thought you were gonna kill me. You thought wrong.
And he donated a huge amount of money and said, for Halloween, I want you to play, he said, I want you to play Outlast on the hardest mode.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
And I did, because, you know, that was part of the deal. Well, what you don't know is that during that interview, I literally got hit with so many donations that it sent me to see Ghost for Thanksgiving, which was amazing. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. So I love every single one of you guys. You guys are all so awesome. Now, this next part of the interview is a fun little game that we like to play called Are You Addicted? Now, the rules are simple. And Trixie, I know this is going to be hard for you to do this, but the rules are quite simple. All right, so
Okay.
what I'm going to say is I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And we're going to go through them fast. I don't want any explanations. They are yes or no answers. Yes or
Okay.
no answers. Now,
The answer.
now,
Okay.
I need the answer coming from you as quickly as possible because
Okay.
it's up to the viewers to decide whether or not you're addicted at the end of this questionnaire. Now, if you take too long to answer a question, if you stutter on a question or you say, they're going to know you're fucking lying about it. At any point in time that these questions that I'm asking you are true during your entire course of gaming, from the very first time you picked up a controller until now,
Okay.
you have to answer truthfully because they'll know if you're lying or not. All right? And this is important shit. All right? Very important shit. So, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, viewers, hopefully y'all are ready. Listen close to all of her answers because it's up to you guys to decide her fate. Ready? Here we go. Lie detector time, right, Pointy? All right, here we go. Trixie, do you often relive gaming experiences or think about future ones?
Yes.
Do you hide or lie about your gaming? Or have you ever?
No.
Have you ever gotten very angry with someone or something that interrupts a game?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever taken a break from gaming and then binged uncontrollably upon your return?
Yes.
When you're upset, have you ever soothed yourself by playing games or made plans to play games?
Hell yes.
Have you ever found yourself gaming in the early morning hours?
Yes.
Have you ever found ways to game when you're away from home?
Yes.
Have you ever set limits with gaming and then broken them uncontrollably, playing many more hours than you intended?
Oh yes.
Have you ever lost hours of sleep to gaming?
Yes.
Have you ever called in sick or late to work or skipped classes to game?
Yes.
Have you ever sworn off a game, uninstalled it, and later returned to it?
No.
Have you ever felt guilt or shame surrounding your gaming?
No.
Has gaming ever contributed to arguments in your relationships?
Yeah.
Has gaming ever taken the place of any hobbies or sports you otherwise used to enjoy?
No.
Have you ever forgotten about appointments, responsibilities, or deadlines at work or school while gaming?
No.
Have you ever become irritable and defensive when people might suggest that you've gamed just a little bit too much?
Yeah.
Have your hours spent gaming increased over time?
No.
Have you ever blown off social events to game?
Yes.
Have you ever lost contact with any friends or family since gaming?
Yes.
Have you ever had intense feelings while gaming?
Yes.
Do you eat while gaming?
Yes.
Do you forget to eat while gaming?
Yes.
Are most of your friends gamers?
Yes.
Are gaming stories some of the most exciting topics of conversation for you?
Yes.
Do you read many game-related guides, articles, or blogs?
Yes and no. Can I do that?
Maybe. Do you
Maybe.
fear a life without gaming?
Yes.
Do you feel irritable and restless when you're away from games for a few days?
No.
Do you envy people who can game in moderation?
No.
Do you prefer your game character's identity to your own?
No.
Have you ever stolen anything to contribute to your gaming habits?
No.
Do you think your life might be much better without games?
No.
Do you find yourself bored with pretty much anything else in life besides gaming?
No.
Have you ever put spending on games ahead of your financial responsibilities?
No.
Have you gained weight since becoming a gamer?
Probably. Yeah.
Have you ever felt remorse after a gaming binge?
No.
Have you ever suffered any physical pains from intense gaming?
Yes.
Can you hold up your right hand for me? I have the mark of the gamer on my right hand, that's why I asked.
Oh, I was like, what am I doing?
No, I have the mark of the gamer, that's why I asked. Have you ever suffered more financial problems since obsessively gaming?
No.
When you want to spend time with your friends, do you invite them to game?
Yeah.
Do you spend real money in games such as loots, or crates, skins, mounts, pets,
For the most part,
DLCs?
no. Like unless if it's like a DLC kind of thing, then yeah. But like extra little things, no.
Do you get angry and insulting with other players who make mistakes?
Oh god. That's like a yes and a no. It like depends on how bad that mistake is.
Have you tried limiting your game time by switching games?
No.
And Trixie, are there people in your life who are worried about your gaming habits?
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. TrixieGem, in a nutshell, I want to know from you, the viewers, is she or is she not addicted to video games? Spam the chat right now with addicted or not addicted. I'd love to see your answers right now. Maury says she is addicted. She is addicted. She's addicted. She's addicted. She's addicted. She's addicted. I love both of you. Pretty ill, addicted. Kev, addicted, very addicted.
Oh yes.
I love it.
Give me more drugs.
I absolutely love it. Rizzy, addicted. Endeavorance, addicted. Nico, what's up, sweetheart? How are you? Addicted 200%.
100%.
Be proud of it, girl. My new bestie. Solus. Oh, dear God. All right, guys. So, now that before we get into this next part, this is one-on-one. So, I sent Ghost a few things and claimed it to be from the safe zone. So, if any of you guys want to contribute to what I sent him, send me a DM on Discord, or feel free to drop a donation. It's up to you guys. But if you want to know what it's for, send me a DM on Discord and I'll send you a link of what it is. If not, no big deal. I'll keep it all to myself. No big deal. It's amazing. But trust me, it's amazing. Nice guy! What's up? Hope your workout was amazing. I'm doing great, Nico. I'm glad to see you in here, sweetheart. Alright, so now is the time when I'm going to open the floor up to all of you guys to ask questions to Trixie. These could be any kind of questions you want. We have about a half an hour, 40 minutes or so. Before we're going to turn this over to someone else, we're not going to do the after party tonight. We're going to continue this and do the after party on Tuesday. Now, typical interviews, I'll do the interview and then Ghost does the after party. But because he's out right now, you've been in both of our streams, Morris. I'll have to check that and then we'll get to. I'll send it to you in a little bit. But yeah, y'all have to give me a little bit more. I can't send it right this minute. But if you guys want to ask Trixie a question, do at Rochelle LD. I'll read the question out to her so it makes sense to YouTube. And we'll get into this. So the first couple questions are from Jake because he doesn't know how to wait till the end of the stream. They've been on there since like 5 minutes into the interview. I love you, Jake. All right, so Jake says, if you could go back in time, what would you say to the younger you?
God, the younger me, I would say, again, like, the struggles that you dealt with then, definitely don't take them as seriously. Don't let them hurt you as much as they did. Because, you're gonna be strong from that. You came from a strong ass family with so many strong, independent women and men that achieved so much. Like, you come from a family of success, and you know that you can get through whatever it is that's going to happen to you, So don't ever think, like, whatever it is that happened, whether it be, this person that broke up with me, now I'm hurt and broken, am I ever going to find someone, or going through this challenge in school, like, I feel stupid for going through it and having that happen, whatever it may be. Don't let them get you down because you come from a strong family and you know that you can overcome it. And you know, don't waste your time on crying over it. You know, even though crying is definitely going to help you alleviate that pain. But again, you know you're going to get through it. You know you're not stupid, and you know you're going to eventually find somebody who's going to know how to treat you right. So don't hold on to that pain. Just keep being you. Keep doing what you have to do. Keep being, doing great in school. Have fun with your friends. Have fun with gaming. Whatever it is that just keeps you happy, keep at that because when you learn how to overcome these things now, it's going to make other tough times in your life that, are yet to come easier to go through when you already learn how to cope with it and know how to move on from it and become stronger.
That's great advice for the younger you. I love it. Preach it, girl. Hell yeah. Amen. That's how it's supposed to be. All right. Jake also wants to know, do you watch TV? This is a catch 22, by the way.
Yes, at times. Like when I watch it with my boyfriend, but until he comes home, I'm gaming.
Gosh.
When he comes home, I may be finishing up my game, but then after that, we watch TV.
That's funny. I mean, like I said, it's a catch 22, though. Sandra, have a great night, sweetheart. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. The reason I say it's a catch 22 is because you're on Twitch TV 90% of the time, right?
Oh, right. I see what you did there.
You know, I mean, come on.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Alright, Jake also wants to know, what do you do for a job?
Right now, Twitch is my job, basically. My volunteer job. Because right now I'm not working. I am just a student right now.
It happens. I mean, Twitch is my job too, but we do this pretty much full time, so...
Yeah.
I mean, Ghost and I work anywhere from 8 to 18 hours a day at this, so... Yeah. It's pretty much a full-time job for us too.
Yeah.
OHB Kev, aka One-Handed Bandit, says, have you seen the AC movie?
Oh my god, no, but I'm gonna make sure I do that because me and my boyfriend have been really, really wanting to see that movie, and I hope it's awesome. I do know that I think I was told that it's not about any of the Assassin's Creed games already, which does kind of suck because it would have been fucking amazing to have like Assassin's Creed 2 turned into a movie or something, like at least anything from the game. I mean, it's kind of cool that it's a different experience, but then again, like I said, I would love it to be like right from the game as well. But hopefully it's going to be amazing. And I feel like I say his name so wrong. What is it? Michael Fassbender? Fassbender? I don't know. He is fucking awesome, like all the movies that he was in for X-Men and like he's fucking great, So I'm pretty sure it's gonna probably be a good movie. I think I'll still enjoy it, and I'll make sure, I know, like, okay, this is gonna be different. It's not exactly like the game, and I feel like sometimes that's how people, like, end up not liking the movie. It's like, oh, it's not like the book or, how it was before. I'm like, well, of course, it's gonna be a different spin on things, so I can't wait to see it. I definitely need to stop freaking pushing it off and just hurry up and see it already. But I can't wait.
I mean, I didn't even know there was one out, so... I didn't. I don't watch TV, so I watch Twitch, and I watch at least one YouTube video a day, at the very least, and Netflix, but I don't watch, like, television, so I don't get, like, the ads and stuff. Pointy Eel wants to know, and by the way, guys, if you guys do want to ask questions, make sure you direct them at me, at Rochelle LD, that way I could see them, because otherwise I'm not going to see them. Pointy says, what was the first video game that made you want to play all day long like an addict?
Oh gosh. I will say, like I said before, the game that, like, I felt like the most accomplishments out of when I first, started playing and truly wanting to become a gamer. So I'll go right back at Assassin's Creed 2. That game made me want to play for hours. Like, I felt like I beat that game so fast because I only had a certain amount of time to play it. Because at that time, I didn't have an Xbox. You know, this was my brother's. And I would go into his room, just, steal into his Xbox like crazy. I wouldn't even let him get on, and up until the point he had to kick me off of it. Like, Trish, get the fuck off. God, get out of my room. And I'm like, okay. Wait, just, 15 more minutes. And that's like, that game definitely, just, I spent so much time. But like, the game I felt like I was like truly glued to was still Left 4 Dead 2. That one took up an insane amount of time within my life. I played that like nonstop. And also thank you, Pointy, for the follow too.
Yay!
You both say it right away.
Do you have another shot left?
Yes.
Good.
I do.
It's about time for another shot. So we only have about a half an hour left. I need to get as many in with you as I can before you go off to play Gears. All right. So.
All right. I'll do it with you.
All right. So cheers. Take your shot.
Okay. Ugh. Okay.
All right. So, Morris, if you go to my YouTube channel and look at my videos that I have posted in my YouTube channel, you can find the interview that Ghost and I had done by Madma Reloaded. And yeah, she is streaming today. So we're all, and it's just, here, Morris, honey, it's just YouTube. There you go. Yeah, she is streaming tonight. So when this stream, when we're done with the questions, I'm going to go ahead and have her jump off of Skype and then have her start up her stream. And I'm sorry, but we're going to rage you with everybody. And they're all going to go watch you since we can't do an after party till Tuesday. So we're all going to go over there. So if you guys want to watch the interview between Ghost and I, you can see it on my YouTube. It's amazing. You better go over to our stream because you'll get points for going over to our stream. All right, so Morris wants to know, how did you recover from being lower than low?
And so, like, yeah, like a really bad time within my life, basically, right? Okay. God. I guess, like I said, like, trying to remember that I could get through all those things, which was hard because, really, in those experiences, like I said, when I was younger and dealing with that, I don't even know how I did it, at times when it was just that bad and the feelings that I was feeling at that time, like, I just had to find it out of somewhere deep inside me to know that, like I said, I could get through these moments and overcome them. And, I'm happy that I did find that because it was just, like I said, to just be able to overcome those things, it's just definitely not easy. I'm sure, like we've all had those moments that were just so crazy awful, and just somehow having to try to find to like soul search through all that and then just to be able to know that, like I said, you can overcome it. And I'm glad that I did. Like I said, it's made me the person that I am today. It's made me be able to go through these tough things that I'm going through. Like I said, like the one I kept saying that happened to me on Monday, it's helped me get through that and know that I can basically, still be strong and have those tears, but still know, what, I can do this. I can survive through all that. And it's just always been something I've had to remember. Like I said, the motto, life goes on. It's a great motto, short, simple, and it gets right to the point. Don't waste your time feeling so depressed about something when tomorrow's a new day. Why not just enjoy that new day instead of being sad about the one before?
Right. As the military says, adapt and overcome. And
Wait, see that?
I said the military always says adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
Therefore, if you're going through a rough time in your life, don't dwell on the negative.
Yeah.
Look, like I like to tell this to people that are going through a hard time. If you're walking down the road, do you walk backwards and watch where you're coming from and dwell on all that bullshit that you just walked through?
Yeah.
Or do you look ahead of you to make sure that you don't trip and fall over a crack in the sidewalk?
That is a great analogy.
I'm just saying. It's, I mean, it's great words to live by. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right to every now and then look back and be like, oh yeah, I've gone this far. But always look forward, because there's always going to be something in your way that you're going to have to step over, or something that can then, something that you can get past. There's always that opportunity to grow. And keep in mind, if you come to a crossroad, don't always take the easiest path. Take the path that's going to lead you to your destination. Don't be like, oh, well, this path is shorter, so I'm going to go this way. Take the path that's going to lead you to where you want to be.
Yeah.
Great words to live by. All right. Nico wants to know, what was the first game you ever played?
Oh my god. We had that one asked earlier. I could not remember. I kept saying it was either Super Mario Kart or Mario Brothers or I don't know.
Duck
Well,
Hunt.
that's
Yeah. Duck
my
Hunt.
boyfriend is like talking. But yeah, it was Duck Hunt, or it was the Aladdin game like on Sega. I can't quite remember. It had to be one of those because it was all around the same time. Oh my god! I don't know. Can you guys hear my boyfriend
Yeah.
talking on the?
I can.
Sorry.
Come into the
But,
camera, boyfriend.
I know, babe. Come here. Oh, sorry. He's like setting up my Xbox for me. That way we can have like a fast, smooth transition from here to starting the stream.
Okay, that works. I'll let him
Come
go.
back. Dude, Duck Hunt was fucking amazing. I remember like I would play with my brother, and then we would have friends come over, and it would, of course, it'd be a competition like anything else, like, oh, who can do the most, who can last the longest,
That's
Like,
hilarious. You do know that it was 2-player, right?
I don't remember.
Hi, boyfriend.
Come lower. Say hi. Lower. They can't see you. Yep. Just fall down.
Look at that sexy body. What's up, sexy body? I'm sorry. He's like, fuck this, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Wow. Alright, so, let's see. Gosh, I can't believe I've already made it written in the stars. That's ridiculous. Alright, so Morris says, how did you transition from having full-on loads of support to being an adult and having nearly nobody? Holy
Well, that was definitely different, and I can't say that I'm gonna be honest with myself, I haven't fully made that transition. I can't fully say, like, I'm an independent person, like I said, right now, I'm not really working, so it's my boyfriend that is working, and he's, basically saying, I want to be the one to provide for us, you focus on school, do what you have to do, and, let me do this, so I can't say, oh, yeah, I'm an independent woman, I'm going to school, paying my own bills, doing all this and that, but still the transition of not having my parents there, and, like, that is definitely different, because I am having to now handle all my doctor's appointments, like, making sure that my bills are covered instead of just depending on them for it, Like, it was just always, oh, you need this paid? Okay, whatever, I got this, Now it's like, you need to remember, otherwise your shit's getting turned off.
Yeah, right? I mean, adulting, hashtag adulting sucks. That's funny.
And so, like, it's definitely difficult to do. And like I said, since he does that, I pretty much take care of making sure I handle all the calls for, like, any financial stuff. So it's like, he makes the money, but, like, I'm making sure that, why is our internet fucking up? Oh, let's start calling them right now, figure this out. Or, making sure our DirecTV is working, that's what we have right now. All these other things that I have to make sure that they're being taken care of, And so that's different, because I wasn't doing that before. Like I said, my mom would do all that. And my mom, oh my, she is a fucking pro when it comes to calling and complaining about something. She's the only person I've ever known that has got so much free stuff out of her complaints. Like, she knows how to just tear into your soul kind of thing. And it's just like, God, I kind of want to be like that, but I feel so mean, you know? Because, I mean, we all know, like, a lot of times if you, like, customer service and you have a complaint, a lot of times they'll do whatever they can do just to make you happy and shut you up, you know? And I just don't want to be that person, but, like, God, my mom was a pro at it, so I'd always just let her do it, you know?
Well, something that
But
you
now
need
it's
to
just like,
something that you need to remember is what's more important, being
man,
feeling like you're being mean to a complete stranger, or getting what you want and what you need.
yeah, definitely. So it's like I try to be like both, you know. I don't try to be like too mean, but I'm still gonna be honest and tell them how I feel, you know. Like not nearly as bad as my mom. She was straight, like you can hear her voice just like raising. She wouldn't like yell at the top of her lungs, but she would definitely say like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" You know, like this and that. So it was definitely different doing that, and for grocery shopping, I don't know. I was kind of used to that because after some time, I was always the one going out and buying groceries, like when I was working. So I was used to handling that, you know, not buying a bunch of junk food like all of us probably would the first times we start shopping for ourselves. Like, so pizza, that frozen dinner, we're getting these fucking cookies. Hell yeah, you know. Like now it's like, okay, let's throw in some veggies and some fruits, things like that. You know, like I've gotten used to that, especially because I have been trying to get healthy, and like so far, I've lost like 30
Good
pounds.
job. That's
So I'm,
amazing.
you know, used to that now, trying to make sure I shop right. So
What's up?
other than
Your
that, like I
father's
said, it's just
speaking. How are you, sweetheart?
oh, please say that again.
I said, what's up? Your father's speaking. It's a great name, right?
Oh,
Did you think that your dad was in here?
I was like, wait, what?
She's like, hold the fuck up! My dad's in here. I gotta go, guys. I'm in
Like,
trouble now.
holy shit, let's be proper now. Nobody say anything bad, please.
Aw. All
My
right.
dad
So,
actually.
one-handed bandit says, if you could go anywhere in the world, money is no object, where would it be and why?
Um, Definitely Rome. I would love to go to Rome for so many reasons. Well, for the first one, like I always loved learning about like ancient Rome, well, and ancient Greece too, like because we, of course, we learned about them pretty much at the exact same time, and it was just, it was just awesome. Like their, you know, their culture then, and then how it's some of it is still around, like all the artwork that they have done in that time. You know, the old famous buildings, you know, like the Colosseum, things like that. Like I would love to go and see all of that. And come on, like Italian food is fucking amazing. Like pizza is my favorite. And after that would be like chicken Alfredo and stuff. Like, oh my god, their food is awesome. I would definitely be willing to gain some pounds back just to go over there and eat like that true Italian food, you
Oh,
know.
I'll cook you some real Italian food, baby girl.
Please do come over.
Mm,
We got an extra room. We got a guest room here. You can come and
I
visit.
mean, I'll come cook you some food.
Yeah.
I have to tell you guys are gonna trip out. This is so cute and totally adorable. Little Shorty, the other day, she tells me,
Aw.
she's like, Mom, she's like, is Ghost alright? And this is the day of his surgery. She says, is Ghost alright? And I said, Boo Boo, he's alright. He's in a lot of pain and he's, you know, on medication that's helping him sleep right now. And she's like, so he's doped out of his mind, right? And I'm like, yeah. No, she'll be 8 on the 1st, so keep that in mind. Now she says, you know what? She's like, I'm out of school. Let's pack up the car and go. I'm like, what?
Aw.
And she's like, yeah, let's pack up the car and go. She's like, look, I'll be his personal secondary chef, and you could be his nurse. You're overqualified for it, Mom. Let's go. And then this turned into a 45-minute conversation of why this can't happen. And yes, it can. And no, it can't. And yes, it can. And no, it can't. And yes, it can.
That is so adorable.
Yeah, Ghost thought it was adorable too. All right, Morris wants to know, would you ever want to visit Manchester? I know it's a bad time to ask, but I want to meet you.
Oh, I would definitely be down to it. The only thing, and like I said, even for when I eventually, hopefully, go to Rome someday, I have to get over the fear of flying over the ocean or over the pond, right? That's what you guys would say, over the pond.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is just, I hate flying. I've flown many times though by now, but I hate it, and it was all because when I was young, I saw the first Final Destination movie. And of course, I'm young. I should never saw that shit.
How old are
You know.
you?
Right now, I just turned 24. My birthday was on
Oh,
Sunday.
happy birthday.
But it oh my god, that movie changed my life. And it wasn't soon. It was like so soon after that I ended up actually going on a plane. I think it was when I was going to Florida for like a family reunion or something. I was fucking tripping balls. I was so scared, and I still hate it now. Like, turbulence is just awful. Like I said, I'm from Phoenix, so at times, when I would go on flights during the summer, going into Phoenix, you go through those hot air pockets and stuff, and that just causes so much turbulence on a plane. Like, it's scary. It is so scary. I've had it at times where, like, I felt like we dropped significantly in the sky, and then somehow we still ended up going. Like it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die right now. Holy shit, you know. Let me just I don't know, cope and definitely deal and be happy with everything I've dealt with in life now, and be happy by the time that this moment happens or this plane crashes. Like I'm totally just having every bit of my life flash before my eyes.
Ha-
And then when I get on the ground, I feel like I want to just kiss it.
Have you ever had one of those Final Destination days? Where it's
Oh,
like everything around you is like you're just suspicious of everything around you, and you're like, oh my god, how did that not kill me? Or
I've definitely had a lot of near-death experiences in my life. Fuck, I had it the moment I was born. When I was born, I swallowed my mom's amniotic fluid. In case you guys don't know, it's basically the fluid within it's not the embryo. What do I want to say?
it's
That
in
word.
the
Basically,
placenta that keeps the baby
yes,
alive and allows
yes.
them to
It's the
move and
yes.
grow.
So the liquid around them, I swallowed that as I was coming out, and I should have died. Like the nurses were basically telling my mom that I'm pretty much there's a huge chance that I'm not going to survive it, and I had to be within the little incubator for I don't know how long, but it was a long time. Like I was not able to come out of that for a while because even after that they got all the fluids out of me, it scarred me inside like my lungs and everything, and I should have definitely died. And when I pulled through, my mom would always tell me like the nurses would call me like the little miracle baby, things like that because like I said I shouldn't have been here. And there were like other moments too, like as I got older, I've been in accidents where like at one point one of the accidents I was in, I should have flown out the window basically, the why am I like forgetting every word today? Like the
The
what's the
windshield.
word? Yes, the windshield. I was just like, oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. I should have flown out the windshield, but instead somehow I was like projected or not projected, like freaking thrown down into the driver's seat, like area where your legs are basically. I was pushed down that way when I should have definitely went out the windshield. Like, we don't even know how that happened. Like how the car hit us, and the fact that I survived that with only just really just a few pieces of glass in my face, and like that was it. No broken bones, no nothing. With how hard the car hit, you know, and like I said, I just had so many experiences. I don't even know how the hell I survived. But and we always say I must be here for something. There has to be some reason because the amount of stuff that I have lived through and overcome, it has to be for more than just something basic. Like so that's why I've always wanted to do something more with my life and like when I was, going to school, I always wanted to just do something that was going to really help people. So at first I was like, okay, I can be a doctor or like a forensic scientist, but I didn't want to be the person to have to deal with telling people that they've lost someone, or seeing that much death. Like to me, I just couldn't feel like want to experience that because I'm like too much of a caring person. I was always the person like whenever I saw somebody who was homeless, like I felt sad for them. Like when I was younger, I would cry for them, because it was just hard seeing somebody like that, like and knowing that their life was probably so different before, and all of a sudden things changed and it led them on the road that they're on right now. And so I ended up, saying, okay, maybe I could be a police officer, but the same thing, I have to deal with people going through these tough situations, and for me, I just couldn't deal with that. So I ended up saying, you know what, let me be a geologist. I love science, and I want to be involved with helping out the environment, and to me, that was helping people in a bigger picture, helping out the environment, making sure, like, things are clean, like the water or the air, things like that. That helps out everyone else, keeps them healthy. It keeps them being able to breathe. Like for me, I have asthma. So when I'm around, a gas station and I'm smelling that gas and things like that, it really messes up my lungs. So I'm just like, to me, like I said, that clean air, things like that, they are so important to me. So I would love to just be able to help people that way.
Makes perfect sense. Why don't you holler over at your boyfriend to go ahead and turn your stream on? And Morris, unfortunately, we're not going to ask that question. I'm going to go ahead and throw Snoop Nelson out on that because it is against Twitch's terms of service to discuss religious or politic topics. So I'm going to refrain from that. Sorry, but we do say Snoop Nelson because one of the interviewees that I had was during the election year this year, and somebody asked us both who we were going to vote for, and I immediately say Willie Nelson. He immediately said Snoop Doggy Dogg. Therefore, the running team of 2016 was then officially Snoop Nelson. So from here out, no, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. You didn't know, but I was just letting you know. It's against terms of service to discuss politics and religion. So we don't do that. But yeah, have him go ahead and start that up. I'm going to say thank you to everybody. We're going to go over, and everybody that's in here, I want to say, Trixie, thank you so much for being on here with me tonight. I can't wait till Tuesday. We're going to throw some gears down with you. You can watch how badly I fucking suck at it.
I may have to get more alcohol for next year.
Hell yes, you are.
Shots for everything.
Yeah.
Shots for dying.
Shots for every time she's like, woo!
Right? My freaking Xena battle cry.
Yeah, right? That's amazing.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. Amazing. Fucking go where I told you to go, you damn piece of shit. Why you gotta be a bastard? My thing was being a bitch. It didn't want to listen to me, right?
Aw. Those hearts, though. Look at you.
I love it, Morris. I love it.
Right.
I absolutely fucking love it. Alright, let's see. Alright, so, but thank you again so much for tonight. You've been amazing. I can't wait till Tuesday.
Everybody for the follows and, like I said, sticking around and just wanting to have a good time with us. I really do appreciate that. You guys are all awesome.
So much love! Let's see if I can find the one that I posted before. It's probably too far away. Let's see. Where is it? Fuck is it? By the way, I did get you on a quote tonight.
Hell yeah. Is it all set up? Did you find it?
He needs to unhost me.
Oh, wait, no. It looks like Is it? Did you look?
Did you look?
Lynn?
Shit!
Oh, shit. Bye.
Well, shit. Alright, guys, when you go over there, I want you to do nothing but this. Do you have a spam filter on your chat?
A
A
what?
spam filter.
Oh my god, I do. I need to change that. I keep forgetting to. I think you're good if you just do like 10 things. I don't know, maybe. You should be. Like it's like character wise. So I think like some of the emotes have like long ass names. I
Right.
think it's like if it's over like 70 or something, then it's definitely
Yeah.
gonna purge you. But it doesn't time you out. It just gives you a warning.
Right. And Morris, be careful because if you do too many at too short of amount of time, you'll get a ban from a global ban from Twitch for like a couple hours. So
Oh,
be careful. Be careful. But you guys, this is what I want you guys to post in Trixie's chat when we go over there. Alright? So you're going to post this in her chat. That way I know that you're coming from my channel. Alright? And I'll go ahead and I will give you... I don't care if you do it. Just don't ever do the same number of them at a time. Like, and, don't do like 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. You could do like 20, 10, 5, 6, 8, 12. And it won't matter. But if you do the same number too many times, just a fair warning. I don't give a fuck. We don't have any kind of spam filter on here. But you'll get a global ban from Twitch. And it's only a couple hours, but still. So you guys are going to put hearts for Trixie in the chat. As soon as you do that, I'll give you guys your Save Zone raid points. I love you guys all so very much. Trixie, why don't you go ahead and go start your stream up?
Okay.
All right, love you, honey. Thank you for being here. I'm going to kill your camera so it doesn't say your name or anything. Hold up. Let me do that before we hang up. All right, I will. Thank you so much, sweetie, and I'll see you on the other side of the Save Zone.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. All right, guys, so she's going to go over and set up her channel real quick. Morris, wait until I pop the fucking host, damn it. Goofy. RRS 7799. That's such a great freaking number. I don't know why, but still. Oh, it's alright. I already gave you your points. Hearts for Trixie will go in her channel. As soon as she's done hosting me, it turns her channel on. I'm going to pop that host on her, guys. We're going to go over there, and we're going to have a great fucking time watching her play some Gears. I have to get up early tomorrow and go do some shit. So I probably won't be able to stick around for too terribly long. I do need to check on my partner and make sure he's alright. But I love you guys. You guys are fucking amazing. And if you guys ever need anything whatsoever, feel free to let me know. We're here for you, and making sure the copy paste works. Hell yes. Fucking amazing. Thank you, Morris. But yeah, let's go show her some love as soon as she gets done here. Shut me off, Trixie! Trixie! Some lean, some love. I will send Ghost all my love from all of you guys, for sure. I need to be out there to take care of him. It's been making me fucking crazy. J3, what's good, darling? What's good? We're getting ready to go on a raid. And when we do, this is what you're going to say in the chat. As soon as we go over there, as soon as she shuts me off and starts hers up. She's still going there. Dirty Sprite, ew. Ew. Yucko. Alright, I want to know from you guys, what color do you guys think my chat should be? What's up, AJ? For the next interview, what color do you think the chat should be? I'm proud of my points. Hell yeah. I got 515 points now. You love it as purple? Like, I think this purple is a little hard to read. What about like a dark purple? Oh, yellow is very hard to read. Blue? That's a great color, Martian. Yeah, that's a great... blue is my favorite color. Come on, Trixie, start it! Blue, easy to read. Red. That would fuck my eyes up really bad. Green? well, then I wouldn't be able to differentiate what Twitch Save Zone says. Red can't be green. Indigo. I love it. Blue is a very easy color to read. I can read, like where it says Morris's name on here, I can read that really well. Or something easy to read. Orange. I don't know. Pointy Eel's name is orange, and that's really hard to read. I'm trying to find like the best color to go with for the chat, because I could change to whatever color I want. Who wants to follow? Everybody wants to follow! Exclamation point! Shout me! Exclamation point! Fuck me! As long as you follow myself and my amazing stream partner, Ghost GT27. You guys are more than welcome to use all of those amazing commands. Come on, Trixie! She hasn't started yet. She's still hosting me. The hell. J3, fuck me! Everybody loves the fuck me command. And I think it's hilarious. Because Jedi Ashley, what's up, boo-boo? I think it's hilarious because a lot of you guys like to do, like, something after the fuck me. So it's exclamation point, fuck me harder, or fuck me like this, or something that's hilarious. You have gold and white with custom CSS. I gotcha. Like, Ashley's name is easy for me to read. It's like a darker pink. But, like, the blue is a really easy color to read. I think I might go with the blue. What do you think, guys? I think so. Lurkin, have a bad night. Fuck me raw dog. Ooh, pointy. Ashley, I'm sorry you're having a bad night. You know you could always come to the safe zone to lighten up your night. What about me? AJ, what about you? Followed. Have a lovely day. You should follow her because she's amazing. Everybody, follow everybody! Follow party in the house. Alright, so I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not because she's not starting. Damn it, Trixie, come on. Start your show. She said it was ready. Is my name dark enough? AJ, your name is dark. But if you look at it, where it says Morris, J3, and then AJ, and then Pointy, and then Morris, Morris's is just very clear to read. Like, it's very, very clear. Yours is a little bit more purpley dark. Save zone. Oh my god, Princess Rambetta! Thank you for that host. You're amazing. I love you, Princess. Where you been, boo-boo? I will absolutely send Ghost some love. I've got to check on him as soon as I end this. I'm going to check on him, and we're going to go see how he's doing. Here, guys, what if we watch this again? I think you guys will enjoy this. Let's do this. I love you, too! Alright, guys, so I'm going to do this. For all of you guys that don't know, I interview people here in the Save Zone on a regular basis, so that you guys all get a chance to get to know the streamer on a very personal level. Sometimes, though, those streams go a little bit haywire. Like, for instance, this night when, well, God, I gotta move it back up again. This night when Azrael112 got just a little bit too inebriated. Enjoy. Put it away, and then we'll just clip it, and it'll become infamous on the channel forever.
I'm here, Mike.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He forgot to shut off his camera.
That did not go well. That did not go
He
well
forgot
at
to
all.
shut off his mic. Oh my god. That really happened, guys.
Cobra, get out. You don't want to eat that.
That really happened. He got so drunk, he puked on stream. It was hilarious. Alright guys, so what we're going to do, we're going to go over, we're going to give Trixie some love. Again, if you want your raid points, make sure you post this in her chat. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on the other side of the safe zone. Bye-bye.